Or you're a little bit behind the strip, right?
I am like 2 minutes from the strip.
Right. So I'm sure there's people walking on the strip.
Oh, I haven't been to the strip yet because I'm married and broke. So.
Well, that's where everyone is. Where you're at, nobody's walking around.
There'll always be crowds on the strip, right?
True.
Exactly.
True.
Oh, Mike Hatfield. It's funny you say that because I went to get dinner the other day when I got off the plane.
Yeah.
And there was this really attractive woman, but she was begging.
She was what?
She was begging for food, and she was begging for food. Like if I was single, it would have been a fucking score.
She was begging for food, looking fine, looking bad as she wants to be.
She had a sign that said, "Looking for food, hungry and ugly." I had to walk by.
Listen, if you're gonna beg, at least be confident.
Yeah.
You ain't that ugly, but I mean, man.
Wow.
For real though.
You just add that, like add the negative press into the beg, like, and people say I can't sing for shit. Been getting lessons for a long time.
The vocals is off, boy.
I want to see that on the side of the highway, like, please spare money for lessons.
So, homeless American Idol, is that a bit we're going to be doing now?
I'm with it.
I mean,
you want to.
Shit,
what's nice about having this technology now? When it snows, none of y'all motherfuckers can give me an excuse.
That's true.
Right?
True story.
You got you got like a bunch of bananas behind you on the on your shelf.
Oh.
What is that?
I want to unplug the computer, but it's hooked up to the board here and show you my commode here. But here, I'll flip it around. There's the door. There's my radio arm. There's me. Hi.
There's your.
It's like an apartment.
Your framed Asia poster.
What?
Your framed Asia posters behind you. So you brought it.
Did you do what Mike Mock does and bring your own home decor?
Look, they got a picture of New York City to make me feel at home.
Hey.
Oh.
Is that a ring? That other picture? Is that like a?
From like
it's a door knocker.
That's a door knocker.
What's a door knocker?
Let me tell you how fucked up the city. As soon as you get off if you have a gambling problem and a cocaine problem and a drinking problem, don't come here.
That was actually the city slogan.
As soon as you get off the plane, there's a bar, slot machines, and you could tell, motherfucker. There's an Uber driver. We get to go work. We Uber to work, and the guy was like, "Where y'all going?" So I'm like, "Wherever the hookers are." And he's like, "Yo, I got an app, man." He's like, "Hold on." He pulls up this app, right? It's an app. It tells you where to get weed, where the Bunny Ranch is. It tells you where to get liquor. It tells you where to gamble. It tells you everything you need to do about Vegas. I'm like, man.
Yeah, sounds like Grand Theft Auto.
What'd you say?
There's a cannabis.
What did you ask about?
There's on the app. If you hit cannabis, it takes you to where all the weed is.
Dang.
Is medical marijuana legal in Nevada?
Recreational marijuana is legal.
In Vegas or in Nevada?
I guess in Vegas.
Huh. I did not. Well, I did not know that.
I didn't either, but too bad I don't smoke weed.
That almost sounds like that Urban Daddy. And Urban Daddy is like this app you can plug in what city you're in, what hour of the day or night it is, what you're looking for, who you're with, and it gets a little scandalous.
Urban Daddy was the guy that I sucked off last night.
Urban, good old U D.
Let's talk about this.
Good old U Daddy.
Mike, welcome to Wednesday, Mike.
I know.
You see, bro, when we signed on, he was cleaning his mouth.
I'm just so glad to be back.
It was a joke.
Did you get some this week?
Did I get some this week? Yes. And
he's hesitating because he had to pay for it.
No, I'm hesitating because there's a budding relationship going on between me and Perfect Date Guy.
Oh.
So I don't know how. I don't know how much of that I can actually talk about. And we've already had the monogamy discussion, and we're both of the same mind when it comes to monogamy. But at the same time, I don't know that I want to, because I told him to listen tonight. So I don't know if I want to necessarily rub my sexual exploits in his face.
What's his name?
His name is Greg,
Oh.
white boy.
All right.
So you're sucking on that honky tonk?
Yes, I'm sucking on the honky tonk. Actually, you know what?
Damn.
Actually, you know what? I can actually say this, though we haven't had sex yet, which is so weird for me. I have always been of the mind, I like you, you like me, let's fuck. That's always been my MO.
I read that on a Hallmark card once.
Yeah, so the front it says, I like you, you like me, you open it up, and it says, let's fuck.
It's a limited edition. Limited edition. Sells out quick every year.
Got a scratch and sniff in the front. It smells like poop.
It was a Thanksgiving card,
Wouldn't that be a
strangely.
great Hallmark card? By the way, since we're talking about it, wouldn't that be a great Hallmark card? I mean, I would buy that.
Oh, I would
buy the
too.
hell out of that.
I feel like it would be in a separate section with like cellophane on it. Like you have to go like in the movie stores, you know, this is where they give the porn. Like this is where the dirty cards are, you know.
Get the neon lighted cards.
Roses are red, violets are blue. If you're reading this, I blow you.
Got to go in that section with a trench coat on.
You bring
Yeah,
it,
right.
You bring it from price check. Price check.
I need a price check on the glory hole card. Glory hole card.
Does it have different size glory holes?
I need the one
So-
that's Greek in the nation.
So he has actually put the brakes on that for various good reasons that I can't talk about. But he's actually put the brakes on that and said, let's take it slow.
Who
Which
are
is-
you?
And look, it's not as if I said, let's go slow, because again, I like you, you like me, let's fuck. So it wasn't my idea, but I like this guy enough to wherein I'm willing to wait,
Baby,
which
listen.
is so mature of me. If I can pat myself on the back, this is not something that I would have done even a few years ago.
I don't think there's
So,
anything wrong with
You
it.
know,
I was going to say, I'm
Thank
happy
you,
for you,
Ricky.
boo.
Yeah.
Shut up. We
I'm happy
fucked on
for
the
you.
second week.
It doesn't matter. That's us. That's not them. That's
It's
Carl-
worth, I think it's worth mixing it up.
Yeah. Carl's tuning in. He says, "Don't be shy, boo."
On YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Oh gosh.
That was Carl.
Anyway, I'm 46. Damn it. I mean, it's
Yeah,
time.
your crank isn't getting any younger.
Well, and not just that, but I mean, it's time for me to try something different, you know, and this is different. So this might lead to something that is long term, and I haven't had that in a very, very long time. So because of that, and because I like this guy a lot, I am willing to give waiting for him a try. That does not mean that I haven't had sex. It just means that he and I haven't done it yet. And by the way, not for nothing, but the guys that I have had sex with, they were just, you know, one-shot deals, pun intended. You know, it happened and then it was done and that was that. So clearly, the guy that I'm waiting for is sticking around. So clearly, I need to stick with the guy that's sticking around.
There's a lot of
So-
metaphor jokes available here. I'm just going to.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Stick around.
And he-
Maybe if they were 2 or 3 shots,
This guy's-
maybe they would have stuck around too. They
this
were-
guy's okay with it.
Is on the table, Ricky's or Kendall's?
That's not mine. It,
It
it sounded like one of you guys, honestly.
What's that?
wasn't one of us.
Yeah, I think it was.
I got no friends out here. Who the hell's coming with me?
I don't know, but it didn't sound like it was here.
I got nothing.
What the hell is going on?
Somebody's phone vibrated.
Oh, it was mine.
Oh, okay.
The truth comes out.
Dude,
I got
I've been
mine
here-
off my ringer. Yeah.
I'm on my second work day and I'm already at 25 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Take us through your day. What are you doing?
So Monday we did a bunch of HR stuff. I went through a bunch of background shit. They dug into my personal life. They asked me a lot of questions. Took me into a room with just me and this other person. I had to explain to them everything I did in my life. So I said to her, I said, I don't remember everything I did. I know the ones that I have paperwork for, but I don't know everything I did. So there might be shit that comes up that I don't know. And she's like, well, what does that mean? I'm like, oh, I don't remember. She's like, all men say that. I was like, listen, I've gotten put in a police car a lot. I don't know if it was a charge or if it was handcuffs. It was a lot of drinking back in when I was younger, So she's like, well, if you're here, don't worry about it. So I'm still on a probationary period, but I think I got past it because they took my fingerprints today. So fingerprints today. We were in the warehouse. So we put together this stadium thing where it's 32 seats, a baccarat, blackjack, and something else. And we had to put this together because they had to crate it, and they're sending it to a new casino in Pennsylvania. So we did that. We put together, babe, where we put the money in? I assembled all those today.
Yeah.
Put together. I put the
That's
ones
pretty
where
cool.
I put the machines in where you get the receipt, where you get your winnings.
Hmm.
And then we did the fingerprinting, and then we actually played blackjack for 2 hours too.
That's cool.
Wait,
Getting paid to play blackjack.
exactly.
Well, we
What
didn't
was
win
it?
anything. I won 10,000, but it wasn't real money.
It's gonna be a kick in the pants. Like,
Yeah, Jesus.
I know. I hit a fucking jackpot. I doubled down and I got 2 21s, and I put like 1,000 down on each of them, and it gave me 10 grand back. I was, what the fuck?
So these are machines then, right? You're playing blackjack on machines?
Yeah. So inside of our office, there's a place they built to make it look like a casino. It's really dark and black inside, and they got every single machine that we own. They have in there. So we were playing in there. We got to get to know our machines. So.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool,
And then,
man.
yeah, and then they ordered our cars today, and they were like, "Well, do you want a choice of color?" And I'm like, "I don't give a fuck as long as it starts."
What do you mean you don't give a fuck?
And now you're gonna get that. Now you're getting that diarrhea yellow.
Exactly. They'll give you whatever now.
I don't give a
But
fuck.
listen,
Here comes
it's a
fluorescent purple, baby.
2019 Murano. I don't give a fuck what color it is as long as it starts.
They're not-
They're giving you a 2019 Murano.
Either a 19 or a 2020. It depends.
Thought it was a Rogue.
That's pretty sweet.
No, they lowered it to a Murano.
No, that's
No,
an
the
upgrade.
Murano's up.
That's an upgrade, dog.
Oh, it is.
Rogue
Yeah.
is the lowest model of
Okay.
the SUV.
And
Either way, it's
gotta
fucking free.
You get an extra couple there.
That's a nice vehicle.
It's a little
buddy.
bit bigger than the Rogue.
man, I would have. Man, they're gonna diarrhea yellow, man.
It's coming.
They're gonna have this sheet.
That's
of,
all right.
They're gonna have the sheet of paper
Shit.
with all the
Yeah.
colored cars. They're like, well,
We-
Pinot doesn't care. So
We weren't even there 5 minutes, and then some dumb motherfucker hands me this.
ooh.
What's that now?
Okay.
And I'm not turning it around because I'm not showing the number on fucking national TV here.
Yeah, that wouldn't be
Yeah.
too smart.
That's the granite card, right?
Bitch,
Yeah.
you want to know the limit on that motherfucker?
Somebody's
What
scanning
is
the
it?
chip as we speak.
Yeah.
What is it, Peter? What's
It's-
the limit of it?
It's 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 digits. That's all I want to say.
Well,
5 digits, so we're talking at least 10.
Right.
At least 10.
When's the last time you ate pussy? 20 years ago.
46 years ago, as I was being thrust out of my mother's vagina.
So I can do
26
Uber while
long
I'm
years
here.
ago.
See, this is all exciting to me because I've never had anything given to me like this. Like, do you realize what you're doing? You're giving me- They gave me a card. They ordered a car. I went to a bunch of grilling. They gave me so I can do $40 a day with food, but the hotel gives me fucking free hot breakfast. They pay for lunch, and then I can take the $40 and do what I want. So yesterday I went to Walmart and bought like 3 or 4 days worth of food. So every time that I'm here, I can spend $40 on the card.
There you go. You hit the gym yet?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Good. Hey,
Monday and
I'm
Tuesday.
keeping tabs on you.
Waiting on it.
You said you're gonna come back
5 o'clock in the
swole.
morning, motherfucker. Me and Ricky are on the treadmill together.
That's nice. You guys FaceTiming and on the treadmill.
Fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm walking, like,
Well,
The street.
Still,
Yeah.
well, that's
but I'm
fine.
not a street walker.
Yeah. So with the order of the words there.
The qualification there. Not
gotta
not a
say-
street walker.
I'm just gonna
I fell in
FaceTime
love
with my
Ricky
wife while
by
she's
being
street
gone.
walking.
What was that?
I said, I gotta say, being gone, I think I fell in love with my wife a little more.
Oh, that's nice.
Aw.
Hey,
Yeah, because it's like we talk more than we did when we were home.
I thought those
Yeah.
were bananas on your counter, but I guess you're just happy to see her.
This bitch don't like talking on the phone with nobody. Her dad could be dying. She don't like the phone. I
No,
gotta
that's
go.
not nice. I never say I gotta go.
can you email me?
He just took it right there.
Seriously, ask her. Does she like?
I hate
the
talking
phone?
on the phone. I talk on the phone for work. I don't like talking, period. So no, I don't like talking on the phone.
When somebody calls and we're sitting next to her, she's like, "Oh my fucking god."
Not again.
And
I
I
can
try to
imagine-
figure out a polite way to get off the phone. Did we lose them?
The
No,
most,
no, I just checked some quick.
I try to figure out a polite way to get off the phone where it's not too quickly, but
the most polite way I find is when the call's coming in, you just hit the end button.
yeah, but see, so
Yeah.
My-
And then you just text that you got bad service.
I hate talking
You're
on
in
the phone.
training. I'm always in
I-
training. Dude, it's 2:00 in the morning. I just
I
saw
have-
you at the club, my G. You was at the bar.
I have a husband that likes to talk on the phone. I have a son and a daughter that like to talk on the phone, and I have a mother that like to talk on the phone. So
You're surrounded.
yes, and it's my family, so I can't. I mean, they all video chat me except for my mom. She hasn't gotten that far yet.
Yeah.
I just started video chatting. You don't.
I know.
People always video chat me when I'm like right in the middle of hiding a body or like, like I'm not prepared for all this.
My daughter video chats me and puts the baby on, and then my son
That's
video
pretty good.
chats me like every day, which I love
pretty
because
good.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
lives in Utah. So I do love that my kids want to talk to
The
me.
kids, I
but
would love to do that. My daughter, I'm like
Yeah.
FaceTime. It's not.
Mhm.
She's not picking up. I'm like, why do you have the phone? You always have it in your hand. She's always got it.
she's
when
what 10?
I'm around her, she's always got it. Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
But she doesn't do the whole like the notification or whatever. So, but it just cracks me up. I try
So-
to FaceTime with her.
So we gambled today. Tomorrow we'll be in the warehouse. Tomorrow we have to do some more training. It's all warehouse all week, and then we got to put together all the machines that we're going to be working with. And then next week and the week after will be all like technical shit.
How many
And
people are
then,
in your group?
How
How many people are in your group that you're training with?
4 of us, and there's 4 of us. And then
Are they based
The
in Vegas?
no, one is Canada, one is Wisconsin, and one is Michigan.
You mean the people you're training with?
Yeah.
No, but I mean the company. They're based out
Yeah.
in Vegas. Yeah. So they.
Well, no, they're based out of Slavia.
Yeah, watch out.
Oh.
We got a
Oh man,
What
fat
is that?
I
fucker.
did that too.
We got a fat fucker flowing around in here.
that's scary.
Yeah.
That's like Jurassic Age. Like, get that
Yeah.
out of here.
Looks like a fucking angry tennis
So are
ball
you-
you left in the pool over
Are you-
over winter.
So the 4th
you-
week I'll be training in the casino. So my 4th week here, I could probably be working
I'm gonna kill
at
that.
2 in the morning. I could be working at whatever.
So are you getting around along with your coworkers?
They might be watching.
He's getting along with
Say
them.
nice. eh?
Oh,
Oh, I'm
geez,
getting
okay.
along with them. I'm getting along with them.
So what about are you catching on easily, or I mean, or something difficult, or
To be honest, I'm catching. There's nothing to catch on because we haven't really Well, I caught on to the things that we had to put together. Like as technicians, we're not going to be getting these machines from Slavia and then putting them together piece by piece. They're going to come to Vegas. Vegas is going to put all the programming in them, and then they're going to ship them out, and we got to put the parts back together. But our job when we're not putting stuff together is we're going to be driving around to each casino, which sometimes is one casino from our house is an hour and a half. So we got to go and collect data and make sure that machine is making the money, because this company doesn't charge the casinos for the machine. What they do is they put these monstrosities into the casino, and then they take a cut, and the casino takes a cut.
A cut of
So
what?
if the machine isn't paying, or if no one's playing the machine, then it's not worth being in the casino. But we're in every single casino in Vegas, and then we're in 276 other jurisdictions too.
So the way it works is that the casino doesn't pay anything for the machine to be there.
Right. So we
They
take
just
care of
make
the
money.
software, everything. But think about it. I was talking to my boss today. He said one machine makes $350,000 a month.
A month?
A month.
Shit.
Oh, he got that bitch, didn't he?
That's it. R.I.P.
But
$350,000 a month, boo. Think about that.
now, is that on average, or is that like guaranteed each machine is going to make that? Because
Well-
I mean, the dude that's in Wisconsin isn't getting as many people pulling the lever as a dude in.
Oh, no. That machine I was talking about is in Vegas.
Okay.
But think about it. If they have 276 other jurisdictions and they have over 30 machines in each jurisdiction, think about the math.
Man.
When you can hire 4 people off a ZipRecruiter, and it costs you $10,000 just to get them here, and then you go and you give them a company credit card with that kind of limit, and then you pay them what they pay you, and then it's overtime already before the week's even over with, and then it's a company car, it's a brand new phone, it's $500 clothing allowance to Land Rover or whatever, or what is that clothing store? Not Land Rover. Starts with an L.
LL
Land's
Bean.
End?
Land's End, yes.
Lands in.
So a $500 clothing allowance to Land's End. I mean,
A month or 500
for
a
the
month?
year. For the year.
What do you got to wear?
A bunch of vests. New thing. It'd be vest pinot.
You're gonna be punching me in the face when we tell you what they have on the list.
What?
What do you got?
Remember all those cargo pants I just threw away?
You didn't actually throw them away, did you?
Did I?
That's what you
Did you
gotta
throw
get.
a talk or did you drop a can?
No, I have an ant problem, and one crawled on my phone. So
Oh. You have an ant problem too. Worry about the ant later.
I just took out that big ass June bug that was flying around the studio. So
The ants are mad about it
Did
now.
anybody see
Yeah.
Boo's leg online?
What?
Wait, what?
Did anybody see Boo's leg online? Can we send him some moisturizer?
I
please?
saw that. I did see that.
Ashley Madison.
That got
Oh
me.
my god, man. For those of you who don't know, I looked down at my legs this morning and I was like, what the fuck did I walk through to get my egg? My legs were half white, and I don't have any moisturizer or anything at home. And somebody told me to use coconut oil, which I have a ton of at home. And now my legs are silky smooth and they are chocolate brown like they should be.
Well,
And the lights
That's
are
hot,
pouring in.
Kendall.
that escalated quick.
Get a little hot in here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, is that gas pump empty?
Yeah. Well, so if you use
Somebody
the
fucked it
trigger,
up.
there's
man.
probably like a shot and a half left, but I got to refill next week.
I'm
we
gonna
put a-
see-
drank it?
I'm gonna see about that.
Souls in the Mask put a hurting on it last night. Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah. Souls was hitting it like it was going out of style.
This is what I'm drinking.
Got some agua there.
Good. That's good.
So
for
you're choosing not to drink while you're out there, Peter? You're not supposed to.
I'm trying to see. Me and my wife made a pledge a couple of days ago, and we said 30 days, 20 pounds. We're gonna try that.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah, that's much easier for you than me, though.
Yeah, new surrounding.
But I'm gonna try.
I'm in Vegas, motherfucker. You know,
No,
artists
but
don't give you that
men
shit you
lose weight
inside.
much more easily than women. That's what I mean.
Did you hear her? I'm trying. Come here.
Oh, and that heat and
Come
walking,
here.
yeah, I'd probably sweat some
I am
fat off.
battling every addiction, every fucking taboo about me in my life every day over here.
Every minute, even in your sleep.
So have you been
Goddamn slot
so
machine
then
next
you
to your
haven't
bed.
You
Hang on a
haven't.
second.
What's
Have I
going
been
on?
Let's-
You haven't been to
let's
the
go.
strip yet, then.
As soon as
At
you
all.
say what you're gonna say, it goes fucking dead. Have I been to a strip joint?
The strip.
Oh no. No, I haven't been to the strip. I can see
Okay.
Mandalay Bay from my window.
So, do you have any? You said that you've already clocked in 25 hours already. Um, is there any free time in that? I mean, do you see yourself having much free time while you're there?
No, because my wife's coming next week, and a time and a half paycheck would be beautiful. Because it'll land in my account the day she lands on the airport.
Well, that's not what I asked either. I
Well, I watch
asked.
it all the time. I have free time right now. After 5 o'clock, I'm done. So.
When do you start
Okay.
in the morning?
Today I started at 7:30. When I'm in the warehouse, it's 7:30. When I'm in classroom, it'll be 8:30.
Do you have access to like all the channels and in like the hotel room? Like, do they pay for all like that special good stuff?
No, because it's called Pornhub.
Well, be that as it may.
They don't have porn on TV no more. Man.
Well, in Vegas, I just figured, it's kind of like a classic society,
Yeah, it's called a real whore. You don't go to. You don't watch porn.
That's
Don't watch
actually
porn
they
in
have a
Vegas.
channel for that in the hotel.
Yeah,
Just to
they have a
order.
club called the Get Down Club.
Yeah, it's just, come on, get down.
Don't they have like brochures and stuff in the hotel room that you can, or like directories?
They drop them out of fucking planes.
No, I seem to recall when I was in Vegas that they would have brochures advertising ladies of the night. And
That's on every fucking corner of. I heard. That's on every corner of the strip. They leave it like little. Those little cards you used to get at the club?
Yeah, little flyers.
Yeah. They scatter those motherfuckers all over the ground. My friend's a cop out here. He was talking to me last night. And he's like, man, he goes, I don't know how you're doing it out here. He goes, I know how you used to be, but god damn, you must have some willpower. I'm like, bro, you don't even know.
I'll be right back.
Just plops the phone
Got
on the
another,
ground.
see an
Yeah,
ant.
right?
What if you just saw an ant come right in front of the camera right now?
Oh my god, that ant's got a gun.
You see a bunch. All of a sudden, Boo goes by like, his face is covered in ants. Just totally.
Like, Boo, can you hear us? Boo!
Yeah. Not again, Boo!
Is it really cold over there?
It's 65.
Dude, my nipples could cut a cantaloupe.
Are you kidding me? It's that cold?
Yeah. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 80.
Nothing on the nipples?
Oh, I like your nipples.
Thank you. Jeez.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be 80.
It's
Mike,
been up and down.
not
It's been up
you,
and down.
I hear my wife's voice and I get all excited. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You skip a beat,
Boom.
Yeah.
and I'm that beat.
I think
Once I
I'm
get back home,
I'm allergic to something down here.
You're allergic to something?
Yeah, I came down here and now my head is like all
It's me. I have a very
you
offensive
itchy?
stench.
just like some kind of allergy, something. I don't know, mold. Who knows?
I've been trying this new mold hairspray.
It looks
Yeah.
great.
Thank you.
It looks great.
It's worth it. It burns a little,
cannot-
It burns. I
You
cry a
cannot
lot
eat that
now.
man's hair.
I started crying, I figure, fuck it.
That man's hair is amazing. Look at it.
Pete, did you adjust the camera to get a better? I saw your screen
No,
adjust when you said that.
I have to move it back up and down. Who is the noisiest motherfucker?
He's over there killing ants by the thousands.
What?
I pictured
I'm
a
like,
tidal
oh,
wave of
someone
ants
had
coming down the hall, Boo, and you're like, not these motherfuckers, not today. Oh, you got
Cat
the
Williams,
wrong
right?
one. Boo just took a broom and just owned a whole colony.
Wow.
Three
Like,
colonies.
I have-
There were multiple colors. There was red ants unifying with the little ones. You know, the little ones.
Transgender ants.
Fucking yep, yeah. Everybody was out there trying to get Boo. He ain't letting it. Where's the queen,
I have-
motherfucker? I'm the queen now.
I have hardwood
And my
floors.
mashy.
I have hardwood floors. I'm wearing flip flops, so of course it's going to make up all this noise.
Yeah.
My HR director, she's like, all right, what? She goes, we're doing my payroll shit. She's like, what do you identify as? I said, you really got to ask this question? I'm 49 years old. My wife's name is Ricky.
That doesn't matter.
So I'm gay.
It doesn't matter anyway, man. I mean, you know, people reveal how they really feel when they're 80 years old. You know.
True.
What gender am I?
Hey, all I know
I
is
looked
who was that
at the-
woman who told you all men? What'd she say? All men lie or something? This is a woman that was training you.
Oh, they call her the compliance lady, so she's the one that's in charge of getting my
And
license.
she said that to you. I mean, along those lines, right? What was the comment she said?
Basically, why do men lie? Why are they scared about telling their past?
Oh, she said
Like-
so. All men lie about their past or something, or things like
Yeah.
that, or
If
something.
they lie or they forget, you know what I mean? Like they're
That's a risky statement in a professional environment.
Yes, it is.
If
when you're being
if she said that to you, like when you said you couldn't remember stuff, she was probably like, "Oh yeah, all men they can never remember anything or something." It probably wasn't
basically yeah,
about
she wasn't
lying
being-
now.
But here's the thing:
No,
these
I just
people
mean
are
that's
compliance
that's
officers.
bold.
They have to basically manipulate you to see if you are going to lie. So it's not that they need to be mean or want to be mean; that they have to. Gaming business is ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous fucking security. It's
Well,
and
yeah.
I don't understand it because every camera in the casino has a camera watching that camera. Does that make sense? Like, how am I going to get away with stealing money?
Yeah, it's next to impossible. I guess overkill is underkill. I guess that's their philosophy.
Yeah, I'm not George Clooney. I'm not pulling an Ocean's 11.
Yeah,
But at the same time,
You
exactly.
could be
yes.
you could be George Clooney's nephew for all they
Yeah.
know. They don't know.
And not for nothing, but why would they willingly let somebody in their business that may be questionable about, their ethics or morals or, whether or not they're just going to try and rob them, I'd rather err on the side of caution.
Yeah, but then you would have to hire people straight out the fucking womb because who doesn't have a past
I don't have a record
at all?
at all.
I
You've
don't
never been
either.
arrested.
I've never been arrested. The most that I've gotten was a traffic ticket, which is a misdemeanor.
Well, they they care about those too.
Okay, well, I mean, that's my past. I've gotten stopped a few times for traffic tickets, and that's that.
they backed me down in Perth Amboy a couple years back. I was selling shopping carts.
Where were you?
Yeah, Perth Amboy,
What?
New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I just don't know why you always go down there to do this shit. Like,
It just was a preponderance of shopping carts.
yeah,
Yeah. KB
Down in
Toys.
Perth Amboy.
KB
Yeah.
Toys were big down there for a long time.
They were
A
huge.
couple of Caldors too. Man, you should have seen
Couple
their
two
fleet.
tree. Yeah, Bradley's was big.
But they backed
Did
me.
he say Caldors?
Going down to Caldor.
Going down to Caldors. Yeah, I remember
Okay,
Caldors.
man. We taking it back. Child World. It's all good.
Yeah.
Child World.
It's
Toys
all
R-
good.
Two guys, motherfucker. If you want to take it back.
Child World was much better than Toys R Us.
I don't know. That giraffe got me.
Child World.
Yeah. I don't want to grow up.
That's Toys R Us.
I know. I'm saying that shit got me. I was loyal to the TRU. You know what I'm saying? I come in, I'd be like, when I say
Respect.
TR, you say you.
Yeah, Jeffrey was my mister. Jeffrey was my
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Who said
Jeffrey
really?
was my-
Jeffrey was it.
Is it too dark? Should I turn on the light or what?
Child World was a little creepy when you think about it. I mean, the imagery, the name, even
Child
the
World.
commercials. Yeah,
They had good prices though.
they drove a van with the little round tinted window in the corner. Like that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool.
Yeah, they were shady
But
as
dude,
fuck.
they
Yeah.
have candy.
They had like the homemade bell, like the creepy ice cream man. It's just the bells coming off his side view mirror, just with the rope. Come on down to Child World. We got everything.
But you know the ice cream driver teabagged every single fucking bomb pop in that truck, too.
Well, I got to
You gotta
teabag the
put-
bomb pops, man.
Oh, good
That's
Lord.
why you got to get the Spider-Man pop. You know,
Yeah, man.
that thing is immune to teabagging. It's too sticky. You get all up in your curlies. You can't have that.
That's why when you get those character pops with the messed up eyes, that's what happened.
Yeah, the eyes all down by his
Yeah.
mouth. Foul play. You give that one to Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy, I got another one for you.
You cannot gamble anymore.
Within what, 300 miles?
No, anywhere.
Anywhere. Oh, really?
You could
Anywhere?
go to Tijuana.
I cannot go anywhere. If there's an interblock game in the casino, babe, I cannot gamble.
Really?
Not that it's law, it's interblock law.
It's frowned upon.
What if-
You know,
How would they know?
Because I'm gonna have a license. This shit, listen. As soon as
Well, now as soon
I
as
got-
you enter a casino, they know they track shit. So
face recognition.
Mhm.
All
heard-
done.
I heard
Well,
they're
what
actually
if
using
you're-
recognition devices in the toilets now. So
Yeah, they
There
can
are
tell from.
some-
Well, go ahead, boo.
There are some casinos, by the way, that you have to actually walk through the gaming portion of the casino to get to the restaurant or get to the theater or get to the stadium. You have to actually walk through the casino to get to those places. So
That's every casino.
You can walk
Yeah.
through,
Yeah.
right? You just can't gamble.
yeah, isn't Mohegan like that? And,
Yeah.
and Foxwoods?
hmm
You're gonna pass
Yeah.
machines no matter what.
I can go, I can eat, and I can drink. I cannot gamble.
For Mohegan Sun Arena, is there a lobby entrance that's just straight off the
No.
parking lot where you
No.
go right into like a regular casino? I mean, a regular coliseum. There's no way like
No.
that, right?
No, they do that on purpose.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no front doors like
No.
if you're going to Hartford Civic Center or whatever the fuck they call it now.
You know what I can play, babe? I can play table cards that aren't electronic.
Oh, really?
oh, you can do that. Well, that's fun. You could play blackjack for real.
In about 1 or 2 more years, there'll be no more hand fucking dealers.
Is,
Well, I
is that something real or is that what you think?
No, I could tell you right now, there will be no more hand dealers because there's less loss
Yeah.
with electronic because it's tracked.
If that were to happen though, that would take some of the spirit out of the room, you know?
Yeah, but
Wouldn't that ruin it a little bit?
it would. But you know what? You have to grow with the times. Like everybody's like, don't do self checkout. Well, that's the times. You know.
Motherfucker,
That's,
I
you know.
just told you I don't want to grow up. I'm
I'm
a fucking Toys
When I
R Us
say
kid.
TR, you say you.
TR
You.
you.
Come on, more enthusiasm.
Sorry. Right when I come in, except my voice wasn't as big, so I'd be like, "And I say TR." And then the guy at the door would be like, "Just go find your father, please, you stupid little bitch," and he'd kick me in the ass, and I'd fall down. It was a whole thing.
That's probably why they have you go to Vegas to train because they're testing you.
The
Since you-
hazing.
since you
This is the
can't-
hazing.
Yeah, you go to Vegas and can't gamble. Like that's
Watch and see. One of your training sessions, you might be getting paddled.
What do you want me to do? I can't gamble.
Oh, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I think that's good for you. I think that's a good
Not
thing.
for you.
I can gamble. $20 off that plane.
I'm
Not
saying
for you.
you guys.
You can't go no more.
Right in that Buffalo machine.
You guys, so wait, oh man, so Ricky's got to quit too. That's harsh.
I'm okay with not going anymore. I'm seriously good with it.
I spent 5 months in Vegas and never gambled once. So
Yeah, I don't gamble personally.
yeah, for me it would
I
be
don't
easy.
even talk to you. You don't even have a record. Who are you?
I don't have a record. I do enjoy gambling, but I'm good with not doing it and not throwing our money away.
I just,
and what about Kendall
I,
and Mike? Do you two have records?
Well, I told you about Perth Amboy a little while ago, I think.
I'm putting
Right,
out
that's right.
well, I'm putting out
Shopping cart.
I'm
Shopping
putting out a
cart.
5-song EP later this year, so stay tuned. It'll be on Spotify if you will.
Does Mike have a record?
But just the ones I sell out my trunk.
Right.
See?
I'm trying to go
So
platinum
there
though.
are people that don't have records out there, Peter. But I would assume that most of the people in the world don't have records because
Well, what I'm
why-
saying is, I have gone through absolution.
uh-huh.
I've been reincarnated.
And who gave that to you?
Well, there were a series of officials involved in the processes, the proceeds
So a daisy chain.
of officials, and in some cases a
daisy
daisy
chain
cutter,
of
if you will.
Mhm.
I could talk about it sometime late 2026. We'll go over the whole thing. The documents are going to be released unless my appeal gets approved, in which case motherfuckers don't need to know shit.
Rat. Damn. Is it skipping
Pete,
over
it's
there? Or is
getting-
it just me over here?
No, it's not too bad.
I'm doing a little skip under the table here, just trying to keep my feet warm, keep the bones moving.
I had one of the best street Pete's in a while this Monday. And all because of Larry Jeter.
Larry Jeter. Oil pan leaking, came drive the damn thing.
Yeah, how'd that go, man? I couldn't check in on
They
that.
actually caught on to what you and I were doing, Ken. It went good. They were. It actually had a lot of laughs. I had a lot of people message me like, "Wow, that's fucking awesome."
It's so funny because it's so simple. It's the perfect story. It's just
Larry Jeter.
And
Larry Jeter.
the best part, Kendall, it's real.
Yeah. It's
So
just-
did you Skype in?
No, I called it, but it worked out fine because I talked just as much as if. Actually, no, babe. I think I talked more than when I was in the studio, right?
I might have been a little bit more, yeah.
did you call him through the
Nice.
hotline? Or did
Yeah,
they,
I did.
yeah.
I got a special number, Kendall. You relax, Mister.
I'm just wondering,
You
listen, I have to call that when the access isn't working, I got
They were
You got the
making fun of
black-
us.
Two hotlines.
you got the there's a studio hotline, and then did you there's a contest line
Oh.
too, right?
Well, Chaz and AJ have their own.
The other hotline, yeah. That was a special request.
So how early was it out there when you had to call in?
Oh, bitch! What? Fucking 5:30.
Shit, man.
I had to get up at
Yeah.
5. I landed at fucking 4. By the time I settled and cried like a little bitch to Ricky for 2 hours on Facebook, I finally went to bed at I think it was 12 or 11 my time, and then woke up for 5 o'clock here. 5 o'clock, yeah. Let me tell you something. The breakfast ain't too fucking shabby yet.
Oh, hold up, dog. You cried like a little bitch. For
hell
2
yeah.
Yeah,
hours.
we skipped that part.
You gotta at
I
least
cried
be, you gotta
time
be
I
there
left,
for like you
so-
gotta be there for at least a week and be like, oh, baby, I miss you. You can't
I
be
cried
coming
from
off the
time I
plane.
left until like I would say yesterday.
Well, what was it?
What do you mean? What was it?
Well-
I'm telling the fucking whole world that I cried like a bitch.
No, I mean, what got you?
About what?
What were you upset about?
Leaving Ricky and everything. And
Damn,
That's,
Ricky.
it's fine. It's natural.
Ricky's got the
I'm
spell
gonna
on
see
you.
my-
Ricky,
Oh, by the way, happy
Ricky's got
birthday
the
to my
spell
beautiful
on
wife
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah,
About
happy,
to celebrate on the show tonight.
happy early birthday.
She'll
Yeah.
be
Thank you.
43.
Well, why do you put it in quotes? That's how old I am. I have proof.
Someone's still in.
I have proof.
A judge says that you'll be turning 43 this year.
She's sweeping the nation.
I have proof. I have a license. I have a birth certificate. I have a passport. What more do you want? I have a mother and
Yeah,
father
all
that are
those
still
things can
alive.
be bought.
Would it please the court to
I
know
know,
that?
right? Fuck outta here.
Those were actors.
And if I were
Mom
gonna
and
lie,
dad.
if I were gonna lie about my age, why would I lie about a year?
It makes a difference.
For the,
If
for
I
the
was gonna
coupons.
lie, I'd take
I
a
thought
few
about
years
Ricky.
off.
I cried about Ricky. I miss my granddaughter, and then my son's graduating in 2 weeks.
And
So
that,
he's graduating high school. I'm gonna miss that too.
but
So what is
but
it- what
was
is
there
it
a little
that he's-
bit, maybe just a couple tiers that were for those boss ass slot machines right in the fucking airport terminal? I mean, there may just one or two tiers.
No, I wasn't really upset about not
A
being
half a
able to
tier
get-
for those months because you
Ricky and
posted
I
that
went
picture.
out
I was
on
like,
Friday.
shit, I don't even play. I don't gamble. They look sick. Those
we went out.
machines.
We went to Mohegan Friday night before I left, so it was fun. I
Yeah.
got my last game.
Got your rocks off.
So what is your son planning on going to college or
He got
What?
accepted to an acting school.
No.
shut up for real?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was the school that Mitch from Modern Family went to.
Okay, so that's in New
Real
York.
name is, New York, yeah.
There's
So
a campus
he
in New
went-
York and a campus in LA, I think.
Yeah, so he does 2 years in New York and 2 years in LA.
So he wants to be an
Wow.
actor.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I was part of the reason he's doing it because he liked the fact that I did radio without going to school. But he's like, I don't want it to be as hard as it was for you, Dad. So I'm going to go now. So brought a
Well,
tear
good
to my
for
eye
him.
because I wasn't really there for him growing up because of all the shit we went through, and then not seeing him and all the bullshit I went through, and for him to still think of me as a role model. Even my daughter messaged me the other day. She's like, "You inspire me." I'm like, y'all trying to give me AFib. No one's ever talked that nice to me. Not my kids, anyways. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I complimented your earlobes heavily last week before you left.
No,
man.
no,
There's
Mike.
something
If you
about
knew
them
the story
lobes.
about me and my kids, you would know what I'm talking about.
No, I totally
I know
Oh.
you
understand.
complimented
No, it
me,
is
but-
it is scary though. I mean, and obviously my daughter's younger, but it's scary how not scary. I mean, it's nice, but it's surprising at times how much they just look up.
Well, me and my daughter didn't talk for 8 years, so that's why it was nice.
That's a spell. Yeah.
Yeah. So she was like, and it took for her to go be a psychiatrist to learn that she should have talked to me 8 years ago. So she went to school she's going to school for psychology,
Nice.
and that helped. So she still doesn't come around like I wish she would, but she's 21 also. So.
Yeah.
But she sent me a message the other day. It was real nice. So
That's that period of time, at least for me, where I was like just thinking about what I could do that's new. What new experience, 21 or whatever.
don't let no fucking slip bag fucking hatchet wound get in the middle of you and your child. Trust me.
Damn.
Don't let your hatred for your baby
Wow.
mama get in the way. Don't let some
I don't know if I've ever heard all those words strung together in one fucking phrase.
I read it once on a Hallmark card.
Did
That's the
you?
only time I
Yeah.
heard
That's in that. It's in that
You
back
know
section.
that-
Mhm. Let me get a
Never
skew
heard
check. Got to get a skew check. This one's got no price tag. It's awkward. It's very awkward.
Wow,
It's like
a skew check.
It's like that Geico commercial. How do I get some pie?
it.
I love that commercial. I'll get some pie. Give it up. Oh, is it break time?
It's close to break time.
About that.
9:30
All right, I gotta
or
run downstairs
8:30.
real quick.
8:30.
Suck on a cigarette. So what about?
So I'm gonna probably mute you guys and YouTube. So just
Go mooch ya.
gotta mooch you.
What's
All right,
going-
so 5-10
Hey,
minutes.
what'd you say, Boo?
I'm going to actually hang up and then join back the call in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll say
We'll have to add you.
8:40.
So I'll add you at
40.
8:40.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Kendall has to add you. I'm sorry.
Well, it should pop up, I think, right? Because that's what happened last time.
Actually, can you call in? Try to call in, Boo. If not, well, if you can't call in, Kendall can add you.
Okay.
Just shoot a message to the messenger, I guess.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
That's the power of the balls.
That's the power.
That's that balls power.
the bull.
Balls.
All right.
Hit mute, and all of a
Are we
sudden
back?
the mute just
Yeah,
goes
we're
off.
back.
We're
He
back.
started singing "Take It Easy," and
Yeah.
the mute just went. It started blinking.
Yeah. We got Facebook going for you.
The mute button actually caught on fire over here, but Kendall's quick. You know, he grabbed a homemade extinguisher that he
What?
keeps with him. It's actually a can of mousse.
I can't see my face.
You can't see your face.
By the way, my battery's down to 22%, Peter. It's not holding a charge.
It's
So I
it's
know
this
I'm
video,
going to be
I'm telling you.
sitting here in Valparaiso.
You have it plugged in now, Boo?
Yeah, it's the video. It's yeah, I do, and it's not holding a charge at all. So
Turn your brightness down a little bit, maybe.
my possibly, but it's down
Like,
pretty
so
low.
do you have your brightness on
You
like
have
100%
Facebook
right
on?
now?
Yeah, I just turned Facebook on.
If you got your brightness all the way up, even if you're charging,
Oh, there it
it,
is now.
it won't keep up. The battery charge won't keep up with it.
No, yeah, I get that. It's just that my actual brightness is down really, really low,
Wow.
almost to nothing. And it's not necessarily my battery. I think it's my phone. My phone is old, and so it's just having a hard time anymore keeping up. And yeah, Ricky's right. It's because of the whole video thing, which is weird because Skype doesn't drain my battery nearly as quickly.
Facebook video kills my battery very quickly.
Can I just say something
Yeah.
though? I personally blame Kendall.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
That
Me
is
too.
absolutely fair.
Yeah.
So
Because I mean, to tell the,
Hashtag me too.
yeah.
let's just can we just as a family just
and,
agree that Kendall is to blame?
there's got to be a scapegoat,
Yes.
and I kind of welcome that type of negativity in my life.
I mean, I'm just keeping it warm.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, congratulations to Kendall and Rebecca.
Why, thank you very much.
Fucking great job.
congrats.
On what?
Thank you.
On what? I don't know what's going on.
You're getting married.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And
Nuptials.
he wants a big wedding too.
I wanted
Yo,
to see
he
the
wants
ring
to do it.
yesterday.
Kendall told me he wanted to be yo.
No, he does.
We're going out to Niagara Falls. There's going to be 455 people that are coming.
Everyone skydives. The whole fucking
Right,
wedding
yeah.
party happens on a plane, and then you jump out the motherfucker.
It's like
I love it.
it's a 9-hour ceremony, and there's 2 buffets. So
I like that.
Nice. Nice.
Megan and
His and hers buffet.
His buffet.
Kendall's is mostly what is it? Poland Spring vodka
It's Poland Spring vodka and lobster tails. The shell mostly.
and Jello shots.
Yeah.
Oh.
LB is getting meat fried in peanut oil.
Lobster shots. Did that Jello shot have a chunk of lobster in it?
Man, I saw it in Pinterest. Thought everyone would really be into it.
Oh, I got a claw bone.
There's a fish hook in here.
I wanted
all
to see
good.
the ring yesterday,
your
but I
charger
didn't get a chance.
There's a fish hook in here.
Can I do what?
Can you just leave your charger in?
It's plugged in right now, Peter. That's what I'm telling you. It's yeah, and
Well, can you plug
So-
another one in? Plug 2
you
in.
know if that would work.
If your
If
charger's
only that would
charger.
work.
Can you just close your eyes and pray?
Heavenly Father, come here.
Heavenly Father, for I am not fornicating with my new man.
Please,
Get down.
I know, right?
let me light this
I
device.
so desperately want to suck his penis, but it won't let me.
I'm not too certain there's many a penis that doesn't allow for the sucking. When's the last time one looked up and went,
Mr.
No, sir.
Glory Hole.
Not today.
It's got like a Mickey Mouse voice. Like,
No, sir.
little mouth moving?
Not today.
It's your
No, that's his
repeat.
penis hole. That's his penis hole saying,
Yeah.
"Yes, sir."
What if he's got a little mustache, little tiny mustache, but like a saloon mustache?
Here's your repeat.
I wouldn't know.
Not
I
today.
wouldn't know. I have not seen it. I don't know.
It's all good. I think you're taking a good route. A little bit of faith.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
We'll see what happens.
Fuck out of here.
What?
I can't get out of here. Kendall's my ride. Fuck.
Fuck out of here, taking a good route.
What's wrong with it?
I'm not walking home.
Peter wants me to be the old Stephen that fucks anything that moves. And by the way, again, I cannot say it enough that I'm not going without just because Greg and I are going without.
Is he okay with that?
Sounds like there's a tugboat coming into port.
You know what?
Ships in.
You know, I would love to take that toxic masculine route and say, oh, he doesn't know if he's okay with it or not. It's happening. I would love to do
Now,
that, but we've
that-
actually had the monogamy conversation.
There's
That
no,
dude
in my
man
opinion,
texted him,
in my
"Shut
opinion,
up."
there's no fucking rush. I don't know. I don't.
Stop talking
There's no
about
rush
like
for that.
Stop it.
No, I don't
Unless
know
they
if
say you're
you-
terminal and you got 48 hours. There's no rush.
Well, then you know.
Well, then it's
Rape
come on.
is on the table then.
Then it's just drop
Rape
me
is on
off at the
agenda.
zoo.
All bets are off at
Drop
this
me
point.
off at the zoo because I'm running through.
This dick isn't gonna suck itself, so let's
Wow.
go.
No,
Well,
sir.
but neither is
Not
mine.
today.
But no, I don't think he's actually listening tonight. Did I tell you guys he's a Buddhist? He's a Buddhist, you guys. It's so fucking hot to me. It's like he.
Does that mean he's got a big belly?
Oh my god.
No.
He's not a
No.
Buddha.
It means he likes the guy with the big belly. He thinks the guy with the
He's
big
all
belly's
into
got some good ideas.
spirituality. He's all into spirituality and stuff, which is such a fucking turn on to me because because that's what I'm into. And
I don't know you anymore.
Yes, you do.
No,
I am the same guy that spent half his time in Bridgeport sucking dicks through the glory holes. I'm the same guy. I just want a relationship. And we had this conversation, if not last week, the week before, about, I don't want to be the 80-year-old guy in the club hitting on some 20-year-old.
I'm getting a T-shirt that says "Bring Boo back."
You could always get on like the 33-year-olds. I mean, you don't have to go on the 20-year-olds.
It's just gross to me. I
Just
and
saying you got options.
We actually, as far as monogamy goes and all of that, we actually are kind of on the same page as far as that goes. Monogamy to both of us is not the end all and be all of a relationship.
That's cool
And
that
I've
you
always
feel
been
that you
that
feel
way, so.
you feel enough to want to pursue that, and then the other person feels enough to want to pursue that. That's cool because that's rare,
Right.
especially in this fucking day and
Right.
age where people are not even like used cars. People are like toilet paper. It's just there's always another sheet on the roll. There's just always another. We live in this environment where there's always an option, and the overwhelming availability of quote unquote options, because they're not really options, they're just perceived that there's the grass is greener or there's another chance or another choice when it comes to people between social media and just dating sites and just in general people just being disconnected and just scrolling left and right. It's
Kendall,
difficult
did you
for two
unmute,
people to actually want to pursue something like that.
YouTube is not muted.
But here's the thing with him and I, we have decided that I don't own his body and he does not own mine. And if we want to have sex with other people, it's not going to destroy what we have. And I know that does not work for a lot of people. But it's better. I'd rather have an understanding with you than you go out and cheat on me, because that's something that I can't forgive. I can't forgive the lie. So I'd rather you be open with me and me be open with you and have that option available to us, not necessarily that we would ever use that option, but that option is available. Because for me, honestly, forced monogamy is cutting my balls off. And again, I'm not fucking everything that moves, But at the same time, I want to make sure that I always have that option, even if I don't ever, pull the lever or punch the button. And he feels the same way.
That's what it comes down to. If you agree on it, then whatever it is cool. As long as you're not like on that Manson level where like, he sends you in to break into houses and cut people's heads off and take pictures with them. Like then it's not cool. But everything short of the Manson level for couples is cool as long as both sides agree.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that.
God damn it, Boo! Not again.
It's funny you mentioned that. I'm currently on the lam. So many bloody bodies in my wake. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Kendall picks me up. He's got a drifter in the trunk. He's like, "Is there an Ace Hardware anywhere?" I'm like, "Bro."
I just want to say I don't agree with all of Manson's techniques, but I just say the guy he had a direction. He had a plan.
He at least subscribed to something,
right? So I mean, I don't support everything. I'm just saying, let's look at the big picture.
Fucked up.
His plan was broken in a few key areas.
I have. By the way, speaking of Manson, the youngest of his followers was denied parole again for the third time, either yesterday or the day before. She was denied parole by the governor. The parole board.
Oh, that's random. I didn't even realize in referencing.
Yeah, she was 19 when she took part in the murders, and she's been in jail for 50 years now. Everyone says she's a model. She's a model prisoner. She's completely reformed, but apparently, no governor wants his name on the release papers. So Governor Brown said no twice, and now the new governor of California is saying no, and they're hoping that an appeals court will overturn that. So
do you think?
We'll see,
do you think that there's maybe? I'll just give a modest number. There's maybe 3 19-year-olds that aren't 19 anymore that started their sentence 50 years ago or a long time ago. Let's say five decades or more that were 19 when they committed the crime that are more worthy. That aren't of a celebrity case like this.
Well, I mean, I don't know that that's it because, once your parole hearing comes up, your parole hearing comes up. It's not, you don't get preferential treatment as far as when your parole hearing comes up.
Oh, for sure. So I'm saying that the hypothetical cases where you have people that committed horrific things at 19 and they're serving sentences like she is, they're also in this parole process. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure there's other cases that aren't of this celebrity spotlight magnitude that are much more worthy that, no one's really obviously they're not talking about it, but it's like, I don't know, to a certain extent, who gives a shit about this chick? Because she did something horrible, and there's probably people that are more deserving of being let out than she is.
You're probably right.
I don't know. I mean, a 19-year-old slaughters my family. It's going to be hard for me.
Well, and not for nothing, but Sharon Tate's sister has shown up to every parole hearing for every one of the Manson family people that have been up for parole, and she has said reasons why they shouldn't be paroled. Now, this woman, and I forget her name, did not kill Sharon Tate. It was the murders that happened before that. But still,
like the other home, set a different home entirely or whatever, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And Sharon Tate's sister shows up every time and lays out reasons why. But why she shouldn't be paroled. But I will say this: if I'm a 19-year-old and I commit some horrific crime, then I should. The fucked up part is that they gave her life with a possibility of parole. What they should have done was at first they all got the death sentence, the death penalty. And then in 1974 or something like that, California did away with the death penalty.
Hang on a second, Boo. Stop moving for a second. Is that Boo or the mic cord, Kendall?
It's Boo.
Okay, go ahead, Boo.
California did away with the death penalty, and so everyone that was on death row got commuted to life sentence, but some of them got with the possibility of a parole, and some didn't. The fucked up part about this is she should have never, if they're never going to let her out, they should not put her before a parole board, because that's fucked up in my opinion. That's like dangling a carrot in front of somebody every few years, saying, "Oh, you might get out this time."
Every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point you make. Don't give her the possibility of parole, because the possibility is based probably upon demonstrating that you've been rehabilitated. And so essentially what the agreement was, if she demonstrates that, then parole is an option. And it seems what you're saying is that she's demonstrated that. So they made an agreement with her where she ought to get out.
Right, but no governor wants his name on the release papers.
So the side of that is we live in this world now where everything gets Googled, and if a governor or anybody does anything,
if someone does their time, that they should be done.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Unless that person is not rehabilitated, which. Well, all signs point, as far as this case is concerned, all signs point towards she has been rehabilitated.
All right, let's talk about this Connecticut case. Why is this getting so much press?
hey P, you should pop a light on, man. It's getting dark in the room. Yeah.
So what Connecticut case is he talking about, you guys?
I got caught.
Maybe the New
I got
Canaan
caught
one?
in Walmart trying on the boxers in the aisle.
Is it the New Canaan one? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the New Canaan one.
Okay.
Let's turn the lights on. Mike, somebody turn the lights
I know, but we
it's
still have to talk in
dark.
your
No, it's dark
in your
on.
house.
Right. So there's a New Canaan case where this lady dropped off her 3 kids at school.
5 kids,
and
babe.
her husband and his girlfriend are now subjects of interest. But it's getting so much media coverage, and I don't understand why.
I think
I'm watching it here in Vegas.
Oh, you are? I was going to say.
What?
Did the mom disappear or something?
I don't know. You guys are skipping. Hang on.
Did the mom disappear?
Yes, she disappeared.
And what about the kids? Are they gone too, or
no? I guess the kids are.
They're with her. They're with her mother in New York, and they're under. They got an armed guard and everything. Now the ex-husband and his girlfriend got arrested.
Is it a white girl?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that don't mean shit.
Well, I'm just saying that's why she's getting the media coverage. I mean,
Yeah,
a white girl from the suburbs. A white girl from the suburbs disappears, and no one knows where she is. Of course, she's getting the media coverage. That's why. I mean, and I'm not trying to say that. Well, I am trying to say that it wouldn't happen that way for a person of color, but I am saying that if a white woman disappears, it's on all of the news. Am I right or wrong?
No, white girls disappear all the time in Bridgeport. No one says.
Yeah, I think this case is big just because it's like just growing before our eyes. Like, so she's 5 kids, dropped her kids off at school. She disappeared. They checked they were able to locate her vehicle by checking cameras of wherever she normally goes. And then they ended up finding out that they had the estranged husband and his girlfriend on camera, like dumping items at different spots. And when they retrieved those items, they had blood from the missing woman on the items.
Yeah,
so it's just growing and growing and growing. So I think that's why it's big
Hold
right
on a
now.
minute. Who's that girl sitting next to you, Kendall?
That girl sitting next to me to my left.
Yeah,
I believe she goes by. Is it Rocky? Rocky, your name?
How the hell do you know so much?
Oh, Rocky.
Because I see it. It's all over the place. Like you said.
Okay.
I don't watch the news, but it comes up like on a patch. It comes up on Facebook. Like I read news. I just don't watch the
Yeah,
news
this shit.
channels.
I was up in Boston this weekend, and I see up there they're talking about it. And it was that the ex-husband and his girlfriend got arrested, and the house. There's been some suspect things found in her house, and they've searched his house and various other ones, and there's a couple of things coming together that look funky for him. Who knows what it is, man?
Right? Who's right? If this happened in West Haven or New Haven, white or black, it wouldn't be on the news. But because it's New Canaan,
right? And I bet they're upper middle class, and
no, New Canaan is not upper middle class at all.
What are they?
At least 6 digits or more.
Okay, exactly. So you've got this rich white woman from the suburbs, and she comes up missing. That, I mean, news will always carry that story.
This
the
thing is though, this country, right? This country, from sports to news to anything, we have a tendency, or at least I don't want to say we as in we all do it, but the country has a tendency to be focused on those that quote unquote achieved. So the dream, right? So when one of them has some scandalous shit going on, that's where all the news cameras and attention goes, but it's not just in news or negative stories. It's like we tend to fucking focus on those that achieve the dream. We pack fucking coliseums, we pack sports stadiums, everything is focused on the few that have made it.
Record audio on Monday.
I think there's more to it though. I mean, Boo could be right. I don't know, but I think there's more to it. So this is upper class people. Upper class people know a lot of people. When you know a lot of people, the word is getting out more and more. You have money, you can go to different resources and put it out there. So
that's why white dudes are dumb.
I think that's all. Yeah, that's all part of it.
Listen, white men, stop it. Stop killing people that are in upper fucking echelon categories like that.
I don't know that he was white. He's like Hispanic or something.
He's like our ex-husband. So I mean, so he was part of it.
White murderers. Listen, there was 25 homicides in Chicago this weekend and no one got caught. This dude dumps a fucking bag of clothes and he's on the news. White people are stupid.
I don't think he's white. Just
I'm so tired of the ex and the new girlfriend committing this caper.
I know that
I
happens
couldn't
all
believe
time.
it. I'm up in Boston. I'm like, what did they say? Someone got arrested? I'm coming out of like the shower or something, and I hear in the news there were arrests made, and come to find out it's the ex and the girlfriend. I'm like, again? Like, dog, you didn't watch the last 30 years? You and your new girlfriend?
There's an extra time. It's in Vegas. It's big news in Vegas.
But I'm just saying, again, the ex and the new girlfriend, like, what the I just want to know the conversations, if that's the case. I don't know. This is all alleged, right? I'm just saying if that's what played out. But in a scenario, let's just say in a hypothetical, and not to hold you off, but in a hypothetical scenario,
or we're done.
In a hypothetical scenario where
we're done. He's like, I can't leave her. She's got most of the money. Well, then kill the bitch.
So you think it's just so? I mean, what is that conversation where this dude and his ex, not this dude, but the hypothetical individual, and his ex and his new girlfriend decide they got to take the ex out and we can get away with it? Where do you chat that up?
Wait, Mike, you were coming out of the shower?
Yes, I was. I had some brand
new.
Why
are we skipping over that part?
I had some brand new. I got some brand new.
Comes out of the shower.
What they're called Calvin Klein Steel. So there's an element of shine. It's just a perfect blend of materials. It really demonstrates my aptitude well. It's not like my SAT scores at all.
I love all of that. Thank you.
But back to the lecture. To the lecture at hand.
My shower has one door.
Does it? What do you mean?
It only has one door. I can't close the other half. Like, it's a shower and it has one door, and there's no door to close. You know what I mean? Like,
so you have to slide it to one side or the other, but it's always open.
There's no sliding. There's no sliding door. It's just a piece of glass. So the knob is on the left side of the tub, and the head is on the right side of not a tub. It's just a shower.
So then
I've never seen anything.
So then only half of the shower is basically covered. The other half is open.
Right.
But does
But
any
it's-
water come out?
Oh, of course.
So then your floor is all wet then.
Basically. Yeah.
I would take this up with hotel management. That seems like an
Yeah,
error on
there's
their
no
part.
way that's the way it's supposed to
Yeah,
be. Because somebody's gonna
but whoever
fucking get
built-
hurt.
Whoever built the shower is a genius because they put the knob all away from the head. So you know when you turn it on, you don't get that spray in your head incidentally.
It's got like a safety.
The knob is far away from the head, so you don't get the spray that drip.
You're gonna have to drill down on this. Like later on, take some pictures, put them up in the PPRN feed. We got to talk this over. I want to see the architecture.
I need diagrams.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
I'm
liking
gonna
it.
show you.
The physics
It's a
sound
weird
right.
shower.
I like weird hotel showers. That's the cool thing about Vegas. One of the cool things, right, is the new contemporary shit in the hotel rooms. Like you go in there, the sink's on the ceiling. You're like, I need a fucking step ladder to wash my hands upside down.
Let's talk water pressure for a second. How are you talking like, what do you got? PSI, give me your best approximation.
The water pressure is good. I'm gonna definitely compliment the water pressure. Let me tell you something right now, though. I'm gonna tell you something right now. The fucking food out here is disgusting.
What?
No,
Bitch, they brought pizza in and they were like, "Look, this is the best pizza you will ever eat." I'm like, "Oh hell!" I took the earrings off. I took the nails off. I'm like,
started putting your sneakers on.
This is cardboard with ketchup and some fucking day-old mozzarella. This ain't pizza.
What was the name of it?
mypie.com.
mypie.com.
It's a fucking app.
mypie.com.
Fucking pizza.
This is the best pizza you're ever going to eat. Pizza. Let me tell you about this pizza.
Yeah,
Hey, Kendall.
As
yes.
somebody who's never had pizza with good water feeding the dough. It's the water.
That water.
It
Feeding
all
the-
goes back to the water pressure.
Feeding the marinade.
Check Minicam.
All right. What
Check
am I?
Minicam because they're saying they can't hear you guys in the studio.
Audio playback device, speakers, USB audio codec. Audio input, system sound.
All right. Is channel 22 muted?
Nope.
It's
Channel
working.
22 is up.
But it
I'm
just
on YouTube.
I hear my voice.
Are these Facebook people or are they YouTube people that can't hear?
it's probably Facebook.
Facebook?
I'm not sure. I can't. My Facebook
try
isn't working. I
Facebook.
can't.
Probably
I
that
can't check
book.
it.
Let me try.
That's Facebook. Let me try YouTube because they're saying they can't hear you guys.
YouTube was
in the
fine. I just
studio.
tried it.
Look how I'm sitting right now. I
Facebook is fine.
look like I'm aggravated, like I'm in homeroom.
Yeah, but you're hearing me.
Oh, I lost it.
I look like my mom just took away my best porno mag. Look at me. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever.
Oh, Beastie Boys reference. Look at
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, can I go to the
Look at
bathroom?
you with the Beastie Boys reference.
Do you need a laboratory pass, Mr. Hatfield? Yeah, whatever. I'm glad that Boo actually picked up on it. I mean,
I
shit.
did. It was like porno mag. Where
I'm alone out here, Boo.
Wow.
Good to have you on Tuesdays, my G.
Hey, Kendall,
Yes.
I'm getting a little verklempt.
is the channel with
I like
is the
Pete's.
last channel before the knobs? Is that muted? Is that red?
20. We're talking 21, 22.
Yeah, the last one.
20. It's good. It's live.
I don't know why I can't hear you. then.
I just checked
I
them
like
both
this.
and I could
I
hear
like
it
this
fine.
hand gesture, Pete, right here. You just feel like
You can
Kendall.
hear me and
Kendall.
Blue. You can't hear them, babe.
I could hear them when
Kendall.
I just checked it.
Kendall, you're my number one guy.
On YouTube, Peter.
Yes.
Kendall.
Everyone can hear everyone. On Facebook, it's probably fucked up because why? Facebook is fucked
Kendall,
up.
I got two in the pink and one in the stink. All right.
Try you.
Huh?
Yes,
Can you hear me, Kendall?
You understand?
Hey, you're my number one guy.
Shaka.
There's
Shaka.
nothing worse than life.
I'm on YouTube right now. I
Boys.
can hear Mike.
He's doing his thing.
I prefer two in the stink.
Pete, when I thanks for that, Boo. Thank you.
I don't know what that means.
I like to follow up. Yeah. Tune the stink. That's awesome.
What are we talking about?
You know,
Doing this thing.
just that thing.
That's weird. I can't hear you guys on Facebook, but whatever.
Whatever, because Facebook is fucked up.
But
Tell
whatever.
everybody to go to YouTube.
Yeah, it's Facebook.
Here, hold on, Pete. Take a look.
Tell everybody.
So on the book, just you know,
You see anything on there that looks out of the ordinary?
just fix it up there, Ken.
I can't see.
You can't see. I'm
Well,
covering.
first
I'm
of
covering your
all-
face.
Bitch, I can't see it. It's so little.
Well, hold on. Hold on.
First,
Um,
it's
Oh.
not hard enough.
You know what? I'll just go to the back door. Don't worry about it.
damn, the hair does look good
You
though.
never want to
huh?
go to the back door.
The hair's tight, right, Mike?
Hey,
Saying
I
though.
just seen it up here in 62 inches. How many inches we got up here on the wall?
Should we take an early break?
You
Bit of
see that
5
pup?
inches up in this.
Should we take an early
You
break?
see that pup?
My grays are popping.
We're gonna
Yeah, I
be on
see it. I
Facebook.
like it.
You see that pup? Yeah, boy, look at that pup.
Yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
You know what's a miracle? I've taken a shower every day.
Well, it's that water
It's a
pressure. He was
miracle
bringing
that
it back.
you're showering every day.
That's not a
Every
miracle.
day.
You know what's a miracle?
No, that is a requirement.
Not a requirement.
It's Nizzles there.
Team viewer just kicked in. You know,
Not necessary.
See this
Big
right
part
here,
of the
Pete?
show.
Look at how I'm sitting, Pete. Oh, come on, Ma. I don't want to go to school. And I don't want to grow up.
Carl says he can hear us on YouTube.
Yeah, teach. Yeah, can I go to the bathroom? Maybe. Yeah. I look like I got, I got weekend attention. Got to work on my book report. I got a collage. It's about the
Collage?
yeah, I got to
Hey,
do a
Kendall, put,
collage.
What happened?
Tiny cam on monitor one.
I know,
Oh,
we-
dude, now we on
Kinda
a
a
triple
little bit.
echo,
Monitor one.
quadruple echo.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. I can't do it. Right now.
Speaking of hair, how does mine look? Ew. Ew.
Did you say that?
Ew.
I'm saying,
Ew.
word up.
Girl.
I'm saying, word up.
I look good.
How you gonna answer your own question, man? We didn't even get to weigh in. It was like, what did we learn? I thought we were gonna do the round table. Boo answered the question.
we're gonna
We didn't even get a
dissect it
chance.
roundtable style?
Boo's like, how's my hair look good?
You
It
did.
look
I didn't know that was
good.
the plan. Didn't realize that was the plan. Go ahead. I still look good.
Yeah.
I just don't like how T-Rex has been looking at me all night,
He
man.
even got the gay eyebrow too, right? Do that again. Look at you.
Got the rock brow. What's up, jabroni?
It's a gay brow.
The
I've
gee
never
breath.
looked this good. Ew.
Looking clean, boo.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Boo's eyebrow.
Now, when we do take a break, my suggestion is just have the phone screen off and charge it. Then you're gonna gain some juice. Don't leave the video on while you're
Okay.
charging.
You?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, because I hung up. So last time I hung up. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
You actually stayed a whole hour, so you're doing fine.
Well,
What do you have
meanwhile,
percentage
my
wise? What do you have percentage wise?
9%.
Oh boy.
You're good. You'll gain
Yeah, you
back another.
better-
You'll gain back another 10% easy.
You better hang up, shut your phone off, and plug it in for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay.
Go
well, we'll
plug
do
it
that
into the
when-
stove plug. Put it in the 220.
Needs a little bit more oomph.
I would.
Go put on some rubber gloves
Mhm.
You
and
leave,
plug it into the 220.
you leave those 110s all
Right
out
on.
of the equation. Get
Yeah.
to the 220.
Right on.
Time to get that double bay.
Go find yourself a dryer and get the conversion there. Whatever that outlet's called.
If we don't see you again, I mean, head to the light, girl.
Okay. Thanks.
Plug and be like, I see dubs.
Like Cardi B, right?
Exactly like Cardi B, boo.
exactly like Cardi.
I'm not quite sure what the reference was, but I'm just gonna say exactly.
Me neither, but let's just roll with it.
P, how's it hanging over there, man? Peter?
He's not listening.
He's deep in thought. He's trying to figure it out.
Pedro. Is it Pedro?
I love how I absolutely love how the owner
Kendall
of the
just
radio
got set up
station.
Facebook.
I love
happened?
how the owner of the radio station could give a fuck.
No,
Listening
I'm thinking
right
about why
now.
the audio's not working on Facebook.
I don't know.
It's Facebook.
Has something to do with Paul Pepper, maybe?
Fucking, what was that? That was an auto-generated name, Paul Pepper. 'Cause if that was the case, I'm starting like multiple accounts daily.
I
Just
put
letting
a
them give me
PPRN
names.
radio for a new Facebook page. They gave me
That's amazing.
They call me Paul Pepper.
Facebook's like, no.
Where do you get Paul Pepper?
Can I call you Paul Pepper? Is really what I want to know.
Paul Pepper grew up on a garlic farm.
Whatever you want.
Fucking
What is
Paulie
Paul
Pepper.
Pepper? What the fuck? What is that?
Facebook just generated. Pete started a page
I had-
and he was like, "Just Facebook, you go for it. Just give me a random name." You think it would be like Peter Pino 1369 or some shit? Like it was Paul Pepper.
Paul Pepper.
Paul Pepper, host of
Like
the
their
kids' TV
auto
show.
name algorithm has gotten creative in this motherfucker. Paul Pepper, I like it.
That's my boy Paul Pepper.
That's my man.
You want to meet his cousin Petey Onion?
Yeah. Pablo Pimiento.
Video, he's a bad seed though. Bad seed.
Yo soy Pablo Pimiento. ¿Tú eres Pablo Pimiento? Sí.
Look at this.
By the way, how much did you exercise today? 30
Uh,
minutes.
30 minutes yesterday, 30 minutes today.
And
That makes one of us.
That was the treadmill.
Okay. Did you
And then
walk around?
30 sit-ups on Monday and 30 sit-ups today. And I am on my app. I am. I still have 1,500 calories left.
Sounds like some Nilla wafers to me. I'd head down to the old vending machine.
And juice. And then a nice nap.
Yeah.
Do they have good
I got to
cots?
make dinner, but by the time we get off the air, it'll only be 7:30 here, so that's good for me.
Aren't there free food today?
I came straight to the radio show so I can see your face, my dear.
Oh no, I
Mm.
thought it was later though.
No, the food they have. So they have this mix thing here where we're all supposed to be neighbors. Because where I am, it's basically a hotel with it's like an apartment building, basically. It's not a regular hotel that you would come visit for. I mean, you could. I mean, it's nice. But they have this thing called the mix. So every night on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they do food and like free food and free drinks in the lobby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you been partaking in that? Or are you going to?
No, I'm on the radio.
No, but does it end at 7:30 or something?
Yeah, it ends at 7:30 my time. So,
Oh.
Well, yesterday you had some food.
and yesterday they only had. I had taquitos. It wasn't dinner.
And mypie.com. mypie.com. You can set your own pizza. It could be Paul Pepper pizza. You know, maybe the best thing.
Although
out
I
in
do
Vegas.
have $40 on my credit card, and there's a Chili's across the street. I don't know.
We'll have some fajitas.
Yeah, you're 2 for 20 with yourself.
Oh, babe, right? Right, babe?
Yes, get some fajitas. They're not that bad for you.
Those are healthy.
Everybody's got
Those are healthy,
gluten-free
right?
options. And
Yeah,
shit.
you can get the chicken and steak.
You
can
should go.
splurge.
You should go. You should while you're out there, Pete, you
Right?
should just fuck around and go gluten-free.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I would-
Just go all out.
I would check the menu for any heart smart options before you make any decision.
Whatever.
Heart smart options.
They got the little picture next to it, so it'll be easy to identify.
They also have $5
What?
margaritas.
Just go in there like
Let
real
us-
polite.
Don't you just teabag me now, Kendall?
By the way, the new have you guys heard of the new IHOP promotion going on right now?
Yeah, they took the B off, and now they're back to P.
Well, they're back to P, but now they're pushing this burger thing where there's a pancake in the middle of the burger.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So, which is weird because I don't know what this promotion is for, because like this time last year they changed the P to the B to push the burgers, and nobody cared, and now this year they're keeping the P but they're putting pancakes in the middle of their burgers.
So they're flip flop and everything.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know.
I would eat that, but it seems to kind of lack some sort of imagination. It's just kind of like people in the boardroom. They're like, "Hey, let's just throw a pancake on a burger."
Yeah, but what it lacks in imagination, it makes up for in diarrhea.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Well, what they're not using the pancakes for buns. They're just throwing a pancake in the middle.
Exactly. You're exactly right. They're throwing a pancake in the middle.
And then about 45 minutes later, the same old pancakes coming out your bones.
Listen, I don't know, but McDonald's, their McGriddles are amazing. So maybe the burger, if they made the bun with a pancake, might be good.
Well,
Ricky, I love you, but God damn it, McGriddles are nasty.
Their sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle is amazing.
Pancake.
It's so good.
Oh,
so,
I guess.
Have you ever tried one?
You're talking about a girl that when she goes to McDonald's has to have the square egg and not the round egg.
No, it's the round egg and not the square egg. I don't like scrambled eggs.
Oh, that's right.
But it's shape specific.
Well, yeah, because
you don't like the scrambled like blended yellow thing.
I don't like scrambled eggs at all.
Oh, you don't like that watery yellow packet?
They ship them in from Alaska though.
I hate scrambled eggs.
They're only 4 weeks old.
Like scrambled eggs?
They're gross.
I like scrambled eggs.
I don't like them.
I mean, I wonder if those are scrambled eggs.
Oh,
I don't know if they qualify.
Not. At a fast food place, that's not.
It tastes like scrambled eggs. It's gross.
At this point, I wonder if it's egg. I mean, can we get a DNA test?
Well, we
gotta take that shit on Maury. Like, like you see like one dude and his girl, and you see this little square yellow thing on a seat, and then a girl next to it, like, it's his, motherfuckers.
They do claim that they use real eggs. That's their claim.
Thing comes out with a bonnet.
That came out. Yeah.
You are not the father. I told you, motherfucker. I told you.
Egg is dancing on the stage.
Egg grows legs. It's got a theme song.
How many times I gotta tell you,
motherfucker, yoke me up?
I can't believe you don't like the McGriddle.
I can't do it.
Did you actually taste it?
Never.
No, you have to taste it because it sounds weird, but you got to taste it.
But I hate it from afar.
You have to taste it.
I don't want to hate it up close.
That's what
you have to try it.
Sexual. That sounds really sexual.
What's that?
Love it. I don't want to.
Sample. Just a sample. Maybe just sniff it first.
I'm in Vegas, boo.
Has anybody else ever had a McGriddle?
Yes.
Yo, boo, fall back.
You haven't?
I love
you love it. It's so good.
I cannot lie.
You got to try it.
But
I don't know, man.
The thing about IHOP is that they can't actually make the buns pancakes because then they'd be ripping off McDonald's. So they just stick a pancake in the middle of the buns.
God damn, dude. McDonald's fucking copyrighted a
IHOP's got their arms full like, God, those bastards at McDonald's ruin everything. Just throw a pancake in the middle.
They patented a pancake bun.
So if you get pancakes with like a side of sausage, do you have to
do that?
Do you take your sausage off the plate so it doesn't get syrup on it?
I don't do that.
Then eat a goddamn McGriddle.
I'm sensing a little anger.
Ricky's got some fire.
Some passion in the house. I actually will cut the sausage and I'll dunk it in the syrup. I'm like, nah, it's so good. Just allow me my strange beliefs, all right?
Her passion's intoxicating.
You're missing out, though.
Yeah. And then people get like the blueberry ones. I'm like,
I never heard of that.
Yeah, the blueberry McGriddle, right?
I never heard of a blueberry McGriddle.
They had them.
It was a thing.
Yeah, Kendall still has it back.
I never tried that one.
You're talking about a girl who thinks crepes or whatever those are.
Crepes? I like crepes. Who doesn't like crepes?
What is
it? It's a delicacy in West Haven.
Those are really good.
The crepe.
No, those are motherfuckers that don't know how to cook
a right now.
No, it's French. It's French.
Yeah, exactly. French people can't cook.
And you heard it here first, folks.
I like when Boo expresses himself without
Apologies to
words.
all of our listeners from France, but fuck it, you can't cook.
I ran out of batter, so I'm going to call it a crepe.
No, it's not that easy to make them, you know.
We got to stretch this batter a little bit. Let's make these pancakes really thin. There we go.
Well, I had a lovely quiche for breakfast the other day. It was nice.
Oh,
It was a
Yeah.
lovely quiche.
What was in your quitchy there?
The quiche, it had some pork,
Ooh,
had some broccoli,
some broccoli. Very nice.
some cheeses, multiple cheeses, from what I understand.
Wow.
The pie crust, though, the sweetness.
Now, is this something you made yourself, or
No. I don't follow ingredients well.
did you get it from mypie.com?
You know, I looked it up and I didn't have internet service. They said my account was banned. I don't know.
They're in the
It's a whole
phone book,
thing.
I think.
Yeah,
You still
my
get the
pie.
phone book? Yeah.
I use it to sit on. You know,
Yeah.
when I'm trying to change lights, I'm getting old. I got bad
Yeah.
hips.
And actually, I have a phone book that holds up part of my bed. The leg, one of the legs are short, so I just put a yellow pages there to kind of make things even.
Damn, man, you got to be breaking that binder.
Yeah.
Why is that binder holding up, my G?
fat joke. Fat joke.
No, movement joke.
Yeah.
Boo ain't catch it. I said movement joke.
I know, I got it.
Mm.
What the hell is going on?
I'll tell you what's going on, man. It's getting darker in that room.
Orgasm, maybe? I don't know.
Nah.
I had to.
Pete, when I said to put lights on, I didn't mean to put off distant spotlights what looked like the movie Independence Day.
You should put your phone light, Pete, underneath your face. Let's see what it looks like. You know, it's like a horror movie scene. There's a
What are you saying? It's too dark?
Yeah, it's dark.
little dark.
Yeah, light behind
It's
you.
weird.
You need light in
it's
front of your
weird.
fotch.
It's weird that I'm 2 hours ahead of you, and yet there's more light in my room than yours.
I think.
There you go.
Yeah, if you
Now it looks like this looks like a scene from SVU.
You look
now.
like-
No, look. I'm a human scanner.
Price check, please.
I'm a tax return.
Please return to sender.
It's been the most random show.
should be a new character.
Today's actually a good show.
Here we go.
Today has been a great show.
Brought to you by Hatfield's Hairdo. That's a double H.
Nah, I'm in competition with your ass now, Mike. Girl, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna scan the do and send it to you. Ready?
I like
There
it.
is,
Good
yeah.
texture, good hold, and a matte finish. I always like a matte
You
finish.
know why? I got the privacy things closed.
Yeah,
You know those
if you open your blinds
30
and then
pound curtains?
if you cut the lights behind you and open your blinds, you're good. Because that natural sunlight gonna make you gold.
Oh, natural.
Yeah.
Like it does
Hang
for me.
It's gonna break out that.
And while he's doing that, we're hitting up on another break, you guys.
That we are.
So
Time to charge, boo.
it is time to charge.
Yeah. I ain't gonna have you leaving the show early like you do on Wednesdays because now you in my house. I see you leave shows early on Wednesday. I'm like, oh no, he didn't.
Is that any better?
A little bit. Yeah.
Well, no, you just need to shut the lights off behind you because they're gonna
Next week I'll do
overpower.
it from
But on the
window,
break,
okay.
shut the lights off behind you. You just need light in front of your face.
Oh, hang on.
No, Peter.
He's gonna come back out like,
Looks
okay, we're
good.
going to break now.
Yeah, it's about to get good. See, now we see you, Facciola. There's
Is
the
that right?
Fatch we like.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's break time anyways, don't
Yeah.
We were just talking about that.
I was like, where'd he go?
Babe, I got a
It's time.
website today that I get discounts on flights and everything, so I'm gonna check that later.
All right.
Yeah, I also
it's
I
time
did
to
some
break.
I did some laundry today. I washed my socks, but I separated my blacks out. So I washed my whites and grays separate from my black
does that
socks
even
because
mean?
when I wash the black socks, they get like little
Exactly.
white knobbies on. Well, I thought we were just sharing
We're having right
things
now.
that weren't for the show.
How did you get the sock?
I thought we were just sharing stuff that's not for the radio show. Like, you know,
Is it my turn now? I got coupons
Yeah.
in the mail.
What'd you get? What
I got
kind?
McDonald's and Burger King.
I got
Both
Mooyah
together?
today.
Both together.
I've been saying.
I got Mooyah.
You got a Mooyah coupon?
You didn't get Pepe's?
Oh, well, I signed up on my birthday week, so they said Monday. I think they send it out, but I got to use it by the
All right.
30th.
What about going to
Bullshit.
the corral?
No,
Boo, what was some
30th?
random non-radio show unentertaining thing that happened today in your life?
break time.
Hey,
What?
The 30th, I get
Yeah,
home on the
exactly.
28th.
What'd you do?
The 29th.
You just signed up for satellite?
Exactly. It's
All right.
time for breaks.
Let's take a break.
Oh.
Ooh, charge your phone.
Okay.
We'll be back
Bye.
at 9:41.
Bye.
Afterwards, but we got
Only
back.
because I
I'm
like
back.
it fucking went up like,
One bad moment.
yes, you are. You done shown it.
Man.
I did look back though, and as the truck was rolling, I saw like a cow on the side, so it was a milk truck, you know.
Yeah.
So you were right. I mean, you got them eyes.
I just
know.
wish.
What did you do?
He swerved across 4 lanes of traffic to get off the off ramp, and a dairy truck went into the ravine.
No.
It's all good.
It's fine. I'm sure the driver is okay.
It's milk.
It's the milk probably couldn't fall.
Yeah, I
Did you
mean,
stop at least?
No, we
He's
had
slowed.
we had to get here.
yeah, he slowed.
I wanted to
I
make
mean,
sure that we didn't have any updates or anything to get the show off smoothly. So
it was a red light,
yeah,
technically, so he slowed down for that. But I like to think that he also slowed down for the
right.
driver.
The
of the
people
truck.
over on Whaley Ave can take care of it. I'm sure it'll be all right.
We
Well,
were
look-
getting off the Kimberly Street exit, so I don't know how that relates.
Milk does the body
People
good.
on Whaley
So.
definitely didn't see
Yeah,
or hear anything.
The whole slogan is "Milk builds strong bones." So I mean, well, I don't see anything wrong with any of this.
Yeah, let's test it out.
Yeah.
Kind of ironic that milk done broke yours.
Let's get damn.
Straight got crushed by the thing that strengthened you.
Man.
Hey, who got Boo's number? Because if we don't have it, I'll run up and get off the bathroom wall real quick.
You don't have it though.
If you guys forgot,
Can we call him or
do you have
should
his
I?
Skype?
Is his extension?
His hashtag
No,
at?
Kendall's got a.
So hold on, I gotta figure out
Is it at
what to
boozycoozy.newsy?
do. Hold on, add person here. See call participants. And let's give this guy a ring.
Ring-a-ling.
This fella. Let's call this. Let's call this
We're
fella.
ringing him. Let's see if he picks up.
Oh, no.
Huh,
Come on, you rat fink. Answer the phone.
wasn't that special?
My phone is a reverse charge.
It powers my lights.
My phone
It's
donates. My phone donates charge.
Yeah, my phone is off the grid.
No response yet. I don't know if maybe it's on the turlet or something.
Turlet.
Whatever people call it, the turlet. I don't know where they get the R from.
If you're in Montana.
I got 1% battery over
that
here.
mountain there.
One night I don't bring my cell phone charge. Shit.
Ain't it a shame? Well, I'll try ringing them again in a little bit. But so
And
yeah,
by a little bit, you mean 37 seconds.
37 seconds. Let's start the clock.
Every 37 goddamn seconds in this motherfucker.
This segment's brought to you by Tisset.
What we don't
Tyson.
realize is that Boo right now is being overrun by multiple breeds of ants.
Yeah.
Just totally covered. Hitting himself in the face with a frying pan just to execute these little bitches.
He's grasping for the phone charger. He's on the ground.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, boo boo.
Now he's yellow and brown.
I don't even see him yet.
Just like that Murano that's coming, baby.
Nobody sees him.
Yo, is that fucking Murano brown? It's got the yellow interior. Yes.
We can see you, Boo. You're not moving at all.
We can't see him
No,
at
we
all.
can't. We can't see him at all.
I don't see Boo.
So
He's on the get.
I don't know Boo about it.
he's trying.
I like
I
this.
think
It's
he's
the
trying.
many. It's the many cam.
Mini cam. We used to call it Manny Cam. But
Yeah.
It's Mini Cam. I like Manny Cam. Sounds like a person that way. Oh.
Got a busy weekend, Kendall?
You better
Busy
get that
weekend.
in there.
I wish Ricky
Yeah.
was available on Friday nights because I had someone for a gig and they bailed out on me. So
Does it end with a K and end with an A?
it might very well go that way. Yeah, I think so. So now, as of right now, I have to work the event.
Did
But
they call in sick again?
Boo. It said Boo joined the video chat.
yeah, I don't know what happened. I gotta try calling him again. Let's see.
What?
Did it say call in sick? Did she call in sick again?
No, I don't know what happened. Like I asked her about these things, and she said yes. And then she got a new phone, I guess, and she asked, "Here's Boo. He's trying again." She said, "Hey, could you text me the hours again?" And I texted her everything we agreed on. She's like, "Oh, actually, I can't do Friday." Like, okay. And she's like, "Well, can I do anything else?" I'm like, "Well, no, I had you on originally Friday, but I guess something came up." So it doesn't matter. It's just I don't know.
Sucks being a boss, don't it?
It does.
It does.
Oh,
Can you guys hear me?
yes.
can
Now we
now.
good.
It's a very bright light behind you.
Yeah,
Boo's
there's
the
a very
Messiah.
bright light behind your head. There you go. There you go.
There is.
What is our battery at?
I want to guess.
A whopping 11%.
Ah!
Oh, you got this. You got this.
I was gonna-
in the nation.
Sweep of the nation. I was going to guess 12%. I would. Price is Right rules. I would have lost.
Well, the last block was about an hour and 15 minutes, and Boo went from I think 20% down to like 9%. So you got this because this block's gonna be what 40 minutes, if that.
Well, Boo's charger is like a solar panel. It gives back electricity.
I'm noticing a new luminance in Boo's window there.
Yeah, is that a filter you got on there? What is it?
Yeah, how come it gets so dark so fast over there? What's going on in Montana? Or Oklahoma?
First of all, it's almost 9 o'clock, so that's why it's dark outside.
It's only 7 here,
Boo's got the Messiah filter on right now.
right?
Don't I look good, though?
Yeah, you're gleaming.
They did that right.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Weird.
It's just an overhead light. That's all it is.
Wow. The good people
Well,
at
it looks
General
like
Electric.
Jesus is on your side there, Pumpkin.
It looks like what?
Jesus is above you.
Well, Jesus was above me at one point, yes.
That was a Puerto Rican guy you met at a glory hole, Jesus.
With a big old Puerto Rican dick. Just
What?
floppy. Floppy and uncut, like just floppy and uncut, like 5 inches of foreskin. Just
Was it little
Just
Nick
ah.
I
Boom.
just-
The lighting in your window when you came out, you'd be like, oh, Boo.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
as it should be. I'm one to make an entrance.
Well, maybe we can
Yeah.
cut that and we'll make that your theme song, and we'll just edit that in.
We'll go tip a choir.
Sure, let's do that.
Boo. Hello,
Blue
motherfuckers.
angel, blue angel.
Boo Angel.
Sure,
I like that.
why not?
Boo Angel.
Yeah. Blue angel.
This one
So
goes out to
what
all
were
the
you guys
ladies.
talking about while I was gone?
You.
The length of your cock.
Oh,
Oh, oh, dear.
well,
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
look,
Well then.
unless I
Been
always
talking
say,
about the length of your cock for a long time now.
I always say, unless you're sucking it, it's none of your business.
I'm
Wow.
stealing that.
You know, it's just not. I have been told that I exude BDE, and I don't know if that's true or not.
I
but
just,
people have said that to me. Big dick energy.
yeah.
Okay, thank you for that.
I think they make a vitamin for that, don't they?
I just racked.
I wish.
I just racked
Wouldn't
my
that be nice?
microphone stand.
A vitamin.
I take a bunch of Flintstones. I don't get the desired effect, but it's what I can afford.
BDE. I've
Yeah,
heard.
I've
I've
never
heard.
BDE.
I've heard big cock mentality.
Well, they call it big dick energy nowadays.
Yeah.
That's what the kids are calling it nowadays.
You know what? You know what I think about the funny thing about that. 'Cause I thought of it recently. I think I heard someone say it recently. I was thinking, well, if you have one, then I guess you already give that off, or you already are that, or whatever. If you don't have one, then it doesn't matter. Like, right, when you really think about it, because you're projecting something. I don't mean what you're talking about. I'm just saying that this is something that people say, like, you got to give off that. You got to focus on that big cock mentality or whatever it is. But it's funny, if someone already has it, then they have it. If someone doesn't, they're gonna find out. So what's the difference, right?
Right.
Like,
I try to be even keel. I HAP, have a penis. Just that way I don't.
and that's not what boo meant. I'm just saying it's related, because this week it occurred to me, like someone had mentioned it or something. I was like, that's funny, when you think about it, just as an approach. Like it's said by certain individuals, like it's said as a way to get your head right, or give off the right energy to attract the whatever target you got in mind.
Well,
You gotta get your head right.
it's a very much a confidence thing.
Right.
Too many guys walk around with very little confidence about them, and I mean that can be a turnoff to other people, regardless of whether it's someone that you're wanting to hook up with, or date or whatever, or somebody that you're giving a job interview to, or just going through life. If you walk with BDE, then people will respect you as such. Whatever energy you give off is what you get back. I mean, that's period in life. So what kind of energy are you giving off on a daily basis?
Yeah. I think ideally it would be better.
I'm showering. I'm giving up a really good base.
What'd you say?
You lost it there.
Huh?
Pete just said,
I said, now that I'm showering, I'm giving up a really good one.
Now that you're showering, you're giving off clean energy.
giving up that dove energy.
Good. I mean,
energy,
and I think BDE is just another way of saying whatever energy you put out there, you're going to get back. So why not put out, I'm carrying a huge hog in my pants and nobody's untouchable. Why not?
That boy's got the hog he's carrying.
Real.
Be like, girl, you better have a lasso.
Yeah, because
Why do I need a
lasso?
Why do I need a lasso?
Because sweet. Because sweet.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to wrangle my sweet.
That was really good.
You're gonna have to wrangle. We're doing some wrangling. Someone texts you like, yo, where'd you go, man? We were supposed to get another shot. Wrangling. Well, I guess ideally you'd be getting wrangled.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Wrangling
get me
pussy,
got.
Is that what we're talking about? Wrangling
The horse.
the horse.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for layman's term, the horse.
For the layman. I fancy myself a layman. Get a license plate. LAY space MAN.
Layman.
LAE.
This is my Mazda layman.
LAEMAYN. Layman. That's what I boo.
I'm confused.
Well,
That's
all right.
All
I'm
It's
just
okay.
getting on a tantrum about the cock, and that's it. It's a wrap.
we're just talking about the kick. This old disease.
His cock is like the Messiah.
We're talking about
my
the
cock is like the Messiah. Expect a second coming. Say what?
No, you
Man. Man.
You know how Bruce being on like freaking out. Must have licked off.
He's all riled up.
Yeah, right now he's like, yeah.
I missed
That
this
motherfucker
boo.
belongs in your mouth, bitch.
I said I missed this boo.
It's because I can finally talk without being interrupted.
I wish Dave
5
Sheen was
years in
up
the
here
making.
too, man. We're gonna get Dave down here while you're away too, right, Pete? We gotta fill this roster. Get the collab we gotta get the collaboration of Tuesday and Wednesday.
I don't think he was available.
through the whole month.
Yeah, Sheehan wasn't available right this month.
Sheehan said he's going to try, but he doesn't know.
I'm gonna hit up Sheehan.
Okay, you do that.
I'm gonna hit up
Let us know
Sheehan.
how it goes.
I didn't realize we were referring to each other as if we were all part of the same platoon.
Sheehan.
What did Pinhole say?
And,
Fucking Reed is here.
and Dane won't be here, at least not tonight.
Well, he I guess he's got a
Yeah, he never
weekly.
showed up.
He's got a
look how
weekly
sad
gig.
Boo is.
He's got a weekly
Well,
thing
I
on
am.
Tuesday.
Dane is my baby.
Oh.
Dane is my boo-boo.
Oh.
He'll show me
Isn't
his-
he
he'll show me
lovely?
He shows me his nipples.
He shows them to you.
He showed them to actually everyone last week. You guys missed it.
Oh,
Lifted up his shirt and his masculine chest.
We'll have to go back and check the tape.
no. No.
Yes.
All right. Let's agree to disagree.
What about the manliness of Dane's chest?
He's got what's he got? Come on, what's he
We've
got?
got
Huh?
Dane-
Huh? Little
We've got Dane Dick.
he's got the sparse a little bit of taco meat. Huh? Is it the taco meat?
Taco meat?
Yeah. What is it? I want to know what makes Boo tick.
Dane has a hairy chest, and I like hairy men. So
Well, that's what I was getting at.
There
I'm
you go,
sure.
taco meat.
I'm sure of it.
Right. Well, not everybody's got the taco meat, right? Some people got like that. It's like horse hair.
Yeah, bristles, perhaps.
Bristles are that's tricky. That's someone who probably shaves and not
and
enough.
It's kind of
Desperately trying
to keep the
connect
grizzle.
dots up
Right.
there. It's like
it's somewhere in between. You shave sometimes and you don't. So
Yeah.
the hair is in an odd groove.
And if you're slathering, you
Right.
can't have no
You're
slathering.
going against the grain while you're shaving.
Ah.
Electric razor for a straight razor. It's a whole,
Mm.
the whole.
all of that equals taco.
No. The taco meat is just the short and curlies,
Right. A nice collection. if
Yeah.
you will.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like a padded
Short and
layer. It's
curly.
protection. It's
Yeah.
bulletproof, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Right.
If you're living in certain areas, you might want to have the taco meat. If you forget your Kevlar at home, you about to hit the club. I got that taco
And
meat.
if
I'm
you
wearing
got
a
it-
low V with the taco meat.
Right. And depending on how, you're shirtless doing whatever, you got yourself situated, you drop something, it might catch it.
That's
It
true.
might
That's
like
true.
rest on
Yeah,
a little pillow.
Yeah. You got them spider webs that come up out the taco
Right.
meat.
It's like if you're sharpening a
Why
pencil
do I
above
feel
your
like
head,
we have lost control of the show?
off the rails.
Why do I feel that?
Well, it might be
I'm
mostly
gonna go
because
talk to number host.
But,
I came in the house and Kendall had all his family pictures hung up. There was a bunch of Pete shit by the street, and I was like, "What is it? Big pickup?" And he's like, "Oh no, we're just getting rid of that."
I ripped out a bunch of BX cable, and I'm hoping that when does bulk pickup come? Because I don't want to have it sitting in my front yard too long.
There's like a maze pattern in the sheetrock upstairs, because Kendall just thought like one wire was unnecessary. Apparently, it ran behind the sheetrock, so it just kept going. It was like going up around the windows, and I was like, he's like, at this point, it's no turning back.
Right, we're getting new.
Because I don't have sheetrock, I have plaster.
We're getting new countertops.
That's why I got hit in the face. There was chips.
I hope you like
chips.
I hope you like.
We're getting new countertops. Don't rip that counter. You can have whatever you want. Don't rip that countertop off.
Well, we got Formica in now, so I'm sorry. You know,
he didn't rip it out, man.
Island and I'm coming over there right now.
It's a whole big thing, man. What happened was he had killed this drifter, so he thought. He brought it in here to try and make it into smaller pieces. Long story short, the guy was still alive. He made a break for it, hit the granite or whatever the hell that was, and broke a chip off.
Granite.
So the granite had to get down.
There we go. Ships in.
Yeah, it's her. A tugboat just pulled into the port there.
I hear you, bitch.
Yeah.
Now I hear the show. We won't be fucking for 2 more weeks, bitch.
I think that he's done it.
No, I
Nah, Boo was respectful, I think, right? I think it.
Look, he.
If I was Greg,
like a rose tonight, I got to be honest. So it's not like like I said, he came out smelling like a rose tonight. I did not say anything that was.
What does it usually smell like, Dookie?
I'm not at liberty to say what he smells like.
I'm gonna invent something that you insert into your ass for gay people.
What's that?
Smells like
something.
Like a man.
A little something.
He smells like a man.
Like a Whopper with cheese? Well,
Can I get the number 6, please? Meal.
Oh,
I like a side of nuggets.
Listen, you know what's around the corner from me?
What do you got?
In-N-Out Burger and Jack in the Box.
Ooh.
I've never tried either.
A guy died
In-N-Out
eating
Burger and
Jack
Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
I think
They
In-N-Out
get
Burger.
rave reviews.
Damn. In-N-Out Burger and Sonic are owned by the same company, I believe. Same parent company. I'm fairly confident.
So it's about the same.
You're wrong.
Probably.
Is it not?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Boo, did you just say you're wrong?
Yeah.
I did.
You know, I'm kind of offended because I'm kind of like the big deal on the fast food game. Like, I know myself.
Boo,
Are you?
yeah, you know what I noticed about
came
this?
right at me.
Yeah, you know what I noticed about this episode of the Peter Pinho Show on PPRN Network Tuesday nights, 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. roughly, because it varies a little bit.
ESP.
What I noticed, it's not so much what I learned. So I'm not gonna include it on what I learned, but what I did notice is that Boo, he took that second O, he made it into an L, and this motherfucker added a D. Cause he done been fitting to get bold.
Indeed.
Just came straight for Kendall's throat.
Just went right for it. Didn't even
Boo
give me a
was like,
chance to
"No,
breathe.
you're wrong.
Yeah,
No,
he's
you're
like,
wrong."
Calm the fuck down right now. You
And
ain't
didn't
gonna
even
get
explain why. Usually when I'm like, "No, you're wrong," and here's why, Boo was like, "You're wrong."
Boo saw me kind of like treading
Please
water.
continue talking.
I was treading water, and he threw a bunch of cinder blocks at me.
Yeah.
Really just, I'm sinking on top.
Here you
Give me
go.
the Chicago necklace.
And basically, if you went down, it'd be like, he deserved it.
Yeah, I gave him a chance. But
Deserved it.
What night is Animal Kingdom on, y'all?
Tonight.
Ooh, I get to watch it.
What
That's
now?
what's on-
Yeah, call me an ignoramus, but I don't know what that is.
Are we talking about television
Yeah.
programming?
It's a show on TNT about it's a drug family, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's called
It's a drug
Animal
family.
Kingdom.
Well,
And their thing.
yeah.
Well, they
They-
rob people.
yeah,
they
they
more
rob.
do robbing than they do drugs.
I know that the channels like that have gotten more hardcore. They allow like the word shit and, and sometimes they'll drop the F word sometimes and stuff. But
yeah,
can they keep up? Because I've avoided all shows on channels like that, even FX, like even the biker show that everyone's super into.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I've avoided all that stuff because like I'm into the HBO and stuff like that.
No, all those networks now can actually swear.
Where were you avoiding them? I don't understand.
Because I don't think because I need them to be able to take it to the absolute level where there's no holds barred. But I will say that Breaking Bad was a great show. But I watched it after it was completely done, like 3 years after it was completely done. I watched it.
So why are you engaging this, Boo?
What you're saying is you need to see the ass to mouth, right? That's what you're saying.
No, I see that in my sleep. What I'm saying is I don't want to watch a show that pretends that the ass to mouth isn't everyone's reality. I don't want to see a show that's, essentially Dora the Explorer, which I feel like a TNT or FX or, I mean, it's like, we're going to talk about the drug game. We're going to talk about ass to mouth, but we're going to say like, the poopy hole to a poopy hole. We're going to say,
Dora the Explorer.
it's a show about pharmaceuticals that are legal for certain individuals, but not every individual. I want to see a show where, like, they show someone.
Well, I heard that Dora the Explorer did ass to mouth with that monkey.
I read that.
That's not bestiality.
There was an article on Reddit, I believe.
Pedophilia.
Yeah.
First of all,
that monkey has a name.
First of all, I don't call it the monkey. Okay, so.
Oh, what do you call it?
Improperly labeled. It's the Reverend.
The
and
Reverend.
No, yeah, there's never been any of that. No.
He thinks saying the monkey's racist.
Oh,
no, I thought he was talking about my. Oh, you just meant her friend. I got you. I thought you were saying that monkey is in the one I own, and I'm like, no, it's not. I don't call it the monkey. It's the Reverend.
And why do you call it the Reverend?
He decided one day.
You were like,
he's got the steering wheel, boo. He's got the steering wheel, man. I'm more like
one of these days.
I'm like the first.
The girls in town are going to worship you.
I'm the first mate.
That's why I call you the Reverend.
No. I'm the first mate. He's got the wheel. He has me swab the deck.
I bet.
He's like, swab the deck. I'm like, what'd you say? And then he says nothing. So I just have to swab the deck,
Just how it goes.
It's tough, man.
I think we've all been in that boat before.
I'll leave it alone.
What does an itchy armpit mean?
An itchy armpit? Is that slang?
No, my armpit's really itchy lately.
I think you said you're showering more recently, right? I think maybe your armpit's not used to the soap.
I think it means extreme exposure to slot machines.
Yeah.
And
not used to the moisture.
It could be.
Not fucking with slot machines when you see them.
Do you have a preferred deodorant?
Lady Speed Stick.
Lady Speed Stick?
Very nice.
How many ounces you get out of that?
2.5.
2.5.
Oh, really?
I didn't know.
I do my armpits and my fucking taint, and it's lovely.
Wow. See, I've never considered doing that.
Cornstarch.
If you shave as a big person.
Oh, Boo's face is killing me.
He's the only one that listens to me.
Type of deodorant between your butthole and your ball sack, and you'll never chafe all summer.
Well,
yeah, but there's a chance that you got deodorant crumbs. You don't want to get deodorant crumbs.
It's either deodorant crumbs or crabs. We can't figure it out. Are they crawling around? It might be crabs.
I don't know.
I think that crumb's got movement. That crumb's got a heartbeat.
Weapon?
I must have clinched the toilet paper because I pooped at work today. I must have clinched the toilet paper. So when I got home and I had to poop again, there was balls of paper falling out.
That's all right.
Nothing wrong with that.
It happens.
I did a courtesy before I left work.
Well, You know, I carry around those
It's like
wet
an
wipes
alarm
now.
system. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to start doing wipes.
I'll
'cause
tell
this
you,
toilet
it
paper is
changed.
Flushable.
It changed my life. You
Just
know,
make sure they're flushable.
I cut my courtesies in half since I started carrying wet wipes. And listen, this
Yeah?
is an
Wipey?
endorsement.
I doubled my
Yeah.
courtesies when I started carrying them. I'm like, I'm gonna let them rip now. I mean,
Caution,
shit, I got
caution to the wind. You know, just forget it.
your boy got a backup plan.
Yeah,
It's like,
damn.
why
So
does
wait.
Mike always have a backpack?
Do you use the toilet paper and then the wet wipes, or just the
No.
wet wipes?
Straight up
I'm
wet wipes.
asking. I'm asking Kindle.
I begin with the toilet paper to kind of get the, any moisture
Yes.
out of there, and then you go wet wipes to clean, and then one final toilet paper,
One
to kind
dry
of,
one, yeah.
right, exactly. So it's kind of like a sandwich of sorts,
I knew that we were kindred spirits.
Yeah.
When we killed that drifter,
right,
just for the erections.
right. He had it coming though.
Yeah,
Oh,
but the
that
erections
part,
were
yeah.
nice, right? I
It,
mean,
it was nice. I drove a lot better. I felt.
yeah. You lost those cops through the desert.
Right.
Like
And the milk truck was incidental.
you were
honestly.
like fucking Luke Duke.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I was in the fucking General Lee.
Yeah.
The General
So-
Sonata.
Hey, we got to do what we learned. It's already 10:20, and I got to sign up for my employee benefit before tomorrow. So,
All right.
let's do what we learned. Let's start with Mike. Get down.
Gonna start off with Mr. Hatfield. Well, what I learned is
Yes, you. You're only Mike in the.
what I learned is if you get a job that takes away certain choices, there's a good chance it might give you other choices. So you being in Vegas and having all these positive things introduced through this job, well, that's motivation right there. And it's kind of funny how things can play out. Well, it's kind of funny how things can play out. You can have certain things in your life that maybe are just fun, but not productive or whatever. And then a job can come along where it's like, it'll give you additional things that are positive and take away maybe some of the things that were fun and enjoyable. But it seems like it's totally worth it, man.
So far,
I mean, I
never
can't.
had the responsibility of having all these benefits, which is awesome. So,
Yeah. I also learned that Kendall has the ability to drive in reverse at 85 miles an hour, which
if you have done it,
I'll probably have nightmares. We did hit that homeless guy, which was scary, but I think he's okay. He got up and walked away.
it wasn't his first time being hit that fast.
I learned that Boo belongs on Tuesday.
on the get down.
On the get up, get down. I also learned that Boo is experiencing some new aspect, where he's, maybe not gonna buy that bag of broccoli because it's on sale,
Indeed.
$1 for a $4 broccoli, or maybe it's $5 for some real nice big, just big old head of broccoli, but it's $1. But I don't need that either. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with this $4 box broccoli because it's healthy. So sometimes what appears healthy or whatever. I also know that when Boo takes breaks and comes back on, he has the light of Jesus.
Indeed.
Dude charged his phone. It's down at 5%, and it's just like. And I learned that Ricky is gonna stick with you and try and what was it? What were you doing? The dirty 30 or the plenty 20 or whatever?
20 pounds, 30 days. We're gonna.
Good God! If I tried to get healthy over 20 days, well, I think probably my pancreas would give out. My liver would call it quits. My kidneys are already on the border, so they just. What I'm saying is I respect it. No, it's cool that Ricky's doing the long distance, joining you on the fitness vibe. So.
Yep.
So she says.
I'm trying.
And I also learned that I'm allergic to cats.
I'm gonna get there.
I'm gonna get down.
There's no cats in this building, though. how I learned that. It's none your business. Next.
Boo.
I learned that we're pretending like with last Wednesday didn't happen at all. And yes, I'm bringing it up because I'm that way. What else?
You are such a fucking drama queen. Look at you. I'll bring.
Well, I mean, I just find it funny that all of the drama happened Wednesday and we didn't mention it at all until this motherfucker right here has
Right.
to stir shit up again. I learned that Mike's dick is called the Reverend, which is interesting.
Oh.
Thank you for listening, Boo. You know,
You
damn
know
it.
what?
It's been too long.
It's the least. It's the least that I can do for you, my friend.
It's been
Least.
too long for too long, and pun intended, motherfucker.
I learned that Kendall can actually run a board.
Oh wow! I've only done 100 and something shows.
That's all. Literally 100.
No, but you've never run the show for the Tuesday show.
The extended period of time. I understand. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, and thank you for stepping in on Tuesdays to do this for us because we need to keep this show's momentum going. So thank you for stepping in.
PPRN faux life.
By the way, when I search for
FO.
PPRN, I get a porn warning
Yeah.
because I guess that's code on
Yeah.
YouTube.
So we stopped searching.
Did you know this? That
It's TV.
PPRN is code used on YouTube for porn.
Is it really?
Yeah, I get a parental warning when I search that shit.
Come on.
It doesn't matter. That's even better, actually.
It doesn't matter.
I kind of like that.
Ricky, check your. Oh, thanks. Anyways, Kendall, you got your song queued up or no, dog?
Oh, I mean, did you want me to play it? I mean, you know, I was gonna save it. I was gonna save it for when you came back.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'll save it when you come back. We'll do 4 weeks off, and then it'll be a big celebration when you come back.
We're gonna have confetti blowing up out of the
Yeah.
He doesn't
rafters.
want to sing right now. All right, cool.
Wait,
Ricky, what'd you learn?
was Boo done with the learning?
I am done.
Oh.
I am done.
I thought he said he was done. Were y'all?
I
didn't say that, but that's okay. I'm done.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. We'll get through it.
So
Me
nasty.
and you. We'll work through it.
So nasty.
What I learned? I learned that Mike has never had McGriddle and is hating on them hard.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had one either, so I'm with him.
I can't. You guys are missing
I
out.
can't with you either.
And you both dip your
It's-
sausage in the syrup.
Every day and twice on Sundays.
Sunday fun day.
I don't know what else I learned. I'm done.
Learned.
I'm done. Kendall's turn now.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go. I learned that Hatfield's hair transcends reality. Which is, every week I seem to learn that more and more. I learned that Peter is really adjusting to his life in Vegas, and he's doing a great job. I learned that in this particular instance, Boo looks like a photograph from the early 1900s.
Indeed.
You gotta look all stoic and miserable.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just the lighting, I guess. But if we were to take a still photo, it looks like it was taken in like
Yeah,
1901.
yeah. The lighting's right.
Yeah.
No, I was saying the people always look in those pictures all
Yeah,
stoic.
it was a big deal to get your photo taken. So
He's got that. He's got that light. You know.
He's got that light. Ricky became very impassioned over the McGriddle, which kind of excited me personally, because I kind of get that passionate about food.
Yeah, she
You
broke.
got
She
that
broke that
shelf,
thing. She
Yeah.
broke that thing you broke. I mean, that she broke. She broke that thing that you broke. That she broke. I mean, God damn it.
And I think that's about it. I think that's what I learned.
Babe, are you? Am I getting you vision, or do you have vision?
I don't have vision or dental.
Um,
Yours is cheaper.
What I learned. I learned that being away does have some definite effects as far as I don't know. You appreciate what you have, and I like that everybody can step up and do part of the show and just I don't know. I'm very proud to call you all my friend. How's that?
Fucking A. Ditto, boss.
You know that? It was very hard to build this baby and to trust people, and I love that I was able to go 3,000 miles away and y'all stepped up. So I wasn't even going to try to be funny today as I'm clicking on Ricky as my beneficiary in my health and my life insurance. She's like, may the plane crash on the way home.
It ain't that much money.
Oh, it is. You ain't seen this number, girl.
All the McGriddles you
No,
want.
but yeah, that's plenty of McGriddles. Just very proud to call you all my family, so thank you. But the most important, I want to tell everybody how special and how awesome my wife has been through all this. And she's doing two things for me. Not only is she going to be alone on her birthday, well, not alone, but without me, but she's also going to step up and be a wonderful stepmom and go and FaceTime or whatever they call it, my son's graduation for me. So that's real awesome that she's doing that. So love you, poopy head.
Love you too.
And you are the best, and you guys are all the best too. And I'm glad this show went off with no fucking problems. And 3 hours went by quick when you're amongst the family and friends. So
Indeed.
Now get the
Thank
fuck
you
out
all
of my
for your
house. Just kidding.
patience of hanging with these two.
Me and Kendall are gonna be sleeping on the roof.
I did. I'm sorry.
Whatever. No more fucking night shit for you. Fuck you.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to these guys.
Yeah.
I was trying to say something and you interrupted.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
No, go finish. I'm sorry.
I just took you off the fucking my Boo. You just now became 100%. No wait, Boo, Kendall, and Mike just became 35% of my beneficiaries. So
All right. Well.
Right on. Right on.
if the plane crashes, y'all got $100,000 coming too. Okay, interrupt me again, bitch.
I can change my beneficiary too.
Whatever you.
You know what? This has been such a positive show.
I know.
Let's end it on a positive note, please.
We're just kidding,
I love you
though.
all.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she knows I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, and let's guys, nice to have happy birthday to Ricky
Yes.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yes.
Quote,
Oh my
43.
god. That's
Too
my
late.
age.
Fuck. I started clapping too late again. Damn it.
It happens.
Stupid.
Oh, on a positive note, I'm only paying $140 a month for my whole family for insurance. This is awesome.
Yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
Nice.
Thank
All
you
right,
for
guys.
the.
We will see you next week. Boo, we'll see you next week. Kendall,
Yes.
love you, buddy.
Love
We'll
you
see
too.
you, Mike. I'll see you next week. Love you too, Michael.
Indeed,
take care of
brother.
Take care of my wife, not in the way that
Spit roasting.
has you moving into my home.
Well, it's kind of already commenced. I mean, it's kind of late to be saying that now.
Yeah,
And
he already.
redecorating my house.
Well, I
The strange thing is that he photoshopped his head on your head on every picture, which is really bizarre. Because I'm like, you didn't even have time to do that. He's like, yo, I know people.
yeah,
He
I
said
mean,
he knows people.
Because he's got a little head and I got a small head. So.
well, I got a deal at Kinko's, so it's never been an issue for getting that stuff done. So
admittedly, when he told me that, I was less concerned about you, and I was more thinking like, yo, I could use that. Can you connect me with these people? Because I kind of want to glue my head on some bodies. On that
That's not
note,
creepy.
Boo, how dare you?
Stay black, Peter.
We've got
yes,
dead air.
everybody, we'll see you guys next week. And as I said, everybody stay black, y'all.
Stay black.
Good
Bye,
night.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Stay what?
Stay black, y'all.